Come on, man. You guys know that this policy is ass backwards. Plain and simple. You guys know this policy is inhumane. Plain and simple. Like, if you just take yourselves out of it for just a moment, take off the lenses of bigotry for just a moment, and imagine if this was happening to kids.
Name calling.
Yes, we are. I'm calling this process, this procedure is absolutely based on bigotry and fear mongering. If you don't understand that your president announced his campaign by talking about building a wall to keep your president keeping not mine. I will never claim a bigot ever. Now let me just finish because I know you're off on a red herring. I know you're off on a red herring because you're losing the debate. So let me just finish this point for you. He started his campaign.
You're rude.
Come on, dude. I'm not screaming. The only person that's rude is you because you're so afraid for me to get to the comma because the debate ends at the comma, dog. This is over. You have nothing to add except for asking me if I'm Canadian, and no, I'm not. I wish I could tell you where from Africa my ancestors came from, at least part of them, but I wouldn't know because the same bigots who are sending people back away from their children are the ones who brought my ancestors here on a slave ship.
Then what?
Hey, one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. It's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Hey, there's only one goal, one thing, one move, and that shit don't change. And it's real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things.
Doctor, somebody.
I'm all for it. It looks amazing.
Yeah, man. All right, Green Book.
I'm just so, I'm tired. I'm just so over this white man saving the day look, and it's getting real old, and I'm just getting real tired of that. That's my little Atlanta expression.
I'm glad I finally get to see when the fuck this bitch come out.
You auditioned for it?
I'm in there. I got a.
Oh, you in that bit? Oh, that all right.
Yeah, I got a couple of lines in that joint. But
did you get a chance to meet Mahershala?
Yeah, I remember Mahershala Ali.
It's like looking at you in the future, huh?
That nigga tall, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tall, son. And he drops his voice a register when he acts.
Oh, because it's much lighter? Kind of like how it is in there?
Not much lighter,
but kind of like how you a little bit lighter in there?
Yeah, not like, yeah. It's just lighter than I thought, because I remember, when you see him as Cottonmouth and all these people.
He also, where he from?
Is he a New Yorker? I forget where he from. But, I think he a New Yorker, but I gotta look that up, because I won't just put that on there, man. But, nah, man, he was cool as fuck. Like, he was cool as hell, super hip-hop cat, laid, like, just normal nigga, like, normal nigga. That's the best I can say. Talking to everybody on set and shit. Like, it wasn't like. Cause
that nigga happy he made it. That nigga here.
Yeah.
That nigga, what's up, y'all? What up, cameraman?
But more people should be like that, dog. Like, I don't understand that in the game where it's like, you know what I mean? There's people who forget like they were us.
Bruh, there's niggas who act uppity when they don't have to afford off the dollar menu no more, and they can get a real number from McDonald's. They get uppity then. Yeah. So imagine they get a little fame, a little money. Yeah, niggas find any type of way to get uppity.
I understand it, son. Just being a cat that's like trying to grind up and, you know what I mean, going through these broke days, going through these hardships, mental, physical, and all that. When if I see a black person, male or female, in the game being uppity, I'm at a point where if your journey was anything how our journey has been, I cannot respect you.
Well, I can't respect you, nor can I really understand it. Like, I just feel like coming from where I'm coming from now, like if I was ever on that level, like that would kind of bring this supreme like zen over my entire existence, knowing that I really don't have the same kind of fucking problems I used to have. You know, like that would just naturally incline me to like be extra chill with fucking people because they still got the same fucking problems, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like,
not me. Y'all could lose y'all respect for me right now. Cause as soon as I make it to the top, I'm looking at all these bitches below me like peasants, peons, and any motherfucker. Don't you talk to me. This is an all-white party, Jigaboo. Don't you come over here. Don't you talk to me. It's billionaires club only.
That works for you, son.
I'm gonna shit all these broke motherfuckers. Like, remember when you shitted on me? Nah, look at you. Look at all you. with your Manchus eating chicken, motherfuckers. Look at you. I'm about to buy Manchus and I'm gonna sell that bitch and make it a parking lot. No more fucking chicken for you broke motherfuckers. Am I going too hard?
I mean, go however you go.
Hey, speak your truth.
Speak your truth, son. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? These like, dog, like I was talking to my cousin the other day, man. Shouts out to Ambees. And he just lost his father. And he lost his mom when we was like 15, when we was like 14, 15. And he had no relationship with his father until recently. They just got reconnected, like you know, within the last year or so. And we just running it or whatever. And, you know, he was asking me about, like, you know, what's going on my end. Because, you know, he said, I see you was in Puerto Rico and this and that. And I was like, bruh, like, the life of this artist shit.
It's weird. It's
extreme highs and extreme lows. You know what I'm saying? It's like on one end, you might see me, like, you know what I mean, and meeting this celebrity or whatever. But then that very next week, son, I'm fucking eating ramen, like, only with bread.
It's almost like smoke and mirrors.
Son. But it's not smoking mirrors because it's real. That's one thing. Because I had to tell myself that at one point I would say, like, I feel like I often say I feel like I'm walking shoes is too big for me. But it's not that because I got the shoes though. You know what I mean? It's not like I didn't meet these people. It's not like I didn't earn my way to this point.
I'm about to say you walked your journey to get there in those shoes.
But like when you look. Like, it's just a trip. Like I said, it's extreme highs and extreme lows. So now, like I said, when I meet somebody like Mahershala Ali, who's like real, still down to earth, not crazy. Oh, and I think about, like, you know what I mean, what niggas is right now. Like, niggas is still like trying to maintain like mental stability half the time.
Sanity.
You heard me?
Fuck.
And like I said, that's why I said I know you was just joking just now, but I mean like seriously.
No,
if I
real
see
shit,
a black, like specifically a black person.
They ain't going Martin Lawrence or Dave Chappelle with a dip.
Nah, I'm just saying, just on the level of I know how much harder it is for black people in this game, male and female, to get consistent work to a point where he won an Oscar. You know what I mean? For you to get there as a black, any person of color, but we black, so we talking about black people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bruh.
If you being a dick or a bitch or an asshole, if you ain't come from riches, if you was always that was fine. But if you come from being broke like us and having to grind, because once again I always say we often see we don't even know most niggas' names as black till they like 40. Most of us don't break till we like 40, nigga. While like a lot of them white people got to be on like through their teens and their 20s. They got
walk into
chances.
the door, right? Like they can essentially just. I was just thinking about this shit yesterday, dog. Like there was somebody who I've been knowing for too long. Didn't even go to school for acting. You know what I'm saying? But they're doing pretty good for themselves right now. But they just got a fucking look. They're white. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of just la-di-died their way into the fucking business and like thriving in it. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Be like,
to be real, dog,
like,
I stopped even thinking about what the white man getting as far as like business like that. Because I know we're in such different races.
It's a different
You know
world.
what I'm saying? That I'm like, dog, I'm not even going to think about it, dog, until I'm on another level, like on some Denzel shit.
But that's something that you got to train yourself to not do. Because, you know what I mean? Like, it's still going to hurt a little bit. Because to me, white, black, otherwise, when someone just la-di-dies their way into our shit.
That's the whole entire thing right there, dog.
Like,
when somebody really, no matter what fucking race they are, dog, race completely fucking aside. Like when I see you just walk into some shit that I know takes extreme work, it's just, I don't know, dog, that just touches a certain fucking nerve.
On that level, and it do. You're very right about that. It touches a lot of nerves. I had to keep what Anthony Mackie told us way back during Fences about his story with Mos Def. Like, and sometimes, you know, I ain't saying I don't fall short of glory, but like that story is what keeps me not worrying about another nigga that like just like ain't been putting the work I have or like just la-di-died in. Cause it puts me in the mindset of what's meant for him is meant for him and what's meant for me is meant for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's been keeping my mind a little bit sane. It's hard, but it's like a repetitious thing I got to keep reminding. What's meant for that nigga is meant for that nigga. How you got in is how you got in.
See, and like I see both sides on the level, because at a point, like I got to a point where I just said, okay, that's just the game. It just is what it is. Because like at a point when you in your lowest, hearing that can feel patronizing, even though that is very true. You know what I'm saying about what's meant for him? It's like sometimes you be in the mental faculties like, man, fuck that shit.
Right,
fuck
what's meant for me, nigga, that's meant for me. His shit is meant for me.
Every single piece of that.
Cause like, dog, cause I understand both sides of it, but it gets to a point where that's the game. Sometimes, sometimes a role is just that person, and they gonna just walk in and they just be them.
It is what it is, dog. It's
more,
out of my control.
Yeah, that's what I get to.
That's what it is. Like it's out of my control.
And it is what it motherfucking is. You know what I mean? Because I had a moment like that. I had to tell myself that shit extremely. Who that is?
Oh, no.
What's on that phone? I at a moment, I had to tell myself that extremely when I was in this. Man, fuck, we might as well introduce ourselves and get into the shit proper. What's going on, y'all?
We got phone ringing and shit. And play the old lighter drop.
The age-old lighter drop.
I don't know what's going on.
Let us know that we in this bit for real.
We in there for real. The lighter drop.
When the lighter drop, the pothead potty mouth podcasters are in the building.
It's like ringing a bell, dropping the New York, the New Year's blip ball. Or
Let me see
something.
what episode we on. Welcome to the Fly with Bats
57.
podcast. This is episode 57, side A. You hear me? What was our true number? Because you know we do these sides. There's 121 episodes of content on FLYWITHBATS.com. So yeah, you know we got a lot of shit for y'all to listen to. But we are back in the building, the original squad, the main show. You dig? This is that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at MisterBats. Spell it Mr. Outer, you ain't gonna find me. And we back in the building with the brotherhood as usual.
What up? What's good? It's your boy D Mac, and you can fuck with me on Instagram at FrenchBread.kid, and also check out my clothing line at YouDig504. Also on Instagram, and yeah,
You
back
dig.
for the first time.
Passe wine. It's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on Instagram at AlphaJoe504, Joseph Alphaman Pines on Facebook, and Twitter. I'm still Pastor Mike Pines. I'm gonna change it, but I really do like that name, Pastor Mike Pines. I like that. But anyway, side A, we in this bitch. We've been flown away for a little while. We've been all over the place and
Yeah, man, we gonna get into all that, you know. life been coming at niggas fast, you heard me? So, like, you know, for side A, we usually start with the starter section. A lot of our starter section gonna be basically catch up this time. After the starter section, we gonna get into a few of the joints that's been popping in the streets that we missed.
What's been popping in the streets?
On some light shit. Then we get into the Bats Nerd Out moment. After Bats Nerd Out moment, we get into question of the day. I don't know. This is going to be a more lax side here. We're going to see how it go. But then we tell you to turn over to side B, where you get into that ETOUFEE of the day. And that's where we're going to get into a lot of, you know, deeper shit. Because some crazy shit been happening all over this country, all over this freaking... everything when we talking about race, we talk about cops, we talk about our president, we talk about even I'm a roaster crazy ass. They got all kind of shit to dig into on side B when we get to the ETOUFEE. After the ETOUFEE, we get into that daily dose of Murica,
Which is your friendly reminder of just where you live and just who the fuck you dealing with.
Ouch.
Yeah. Then we have that hero highlight where we take the time and shine light on someone who's doing good. In the world of pure D, fuckery.
And then we get on up out here to the next time you hear us, you dig? So before we get into our joints, man, shouts out to all the podcasts we always be shouting out, such as the Your 30 podcast with Marty Edwards and the Arrogant Observer. I forget whose turn it was on the Black. We've been so out of the shit.
It was
on the
their
Black
turn.
Panther. But I think on some shit on one of their episodes, Lawrence threw us a name, but then I think we didn't answer.
We answered
it.
because they didn't answer ours.
Yeah,
That's what it was. So did they answer ours?
I don't think they did.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go, Your
There you
30.
go, man.
Balls in your court, apparently. You got to go do some homework.
Balls in your court. Teabag.
Boom. So after that, shouts out to the Misbelief Radio Show podcast hosted by our partner DC Paul. You can find him at Who Is DC Paul. You can find the Misbelief Radio Show podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Also the We'll Figure This Out podcast with my homie Jay Skills and the Wonder Rhymer. Also the Brooklyn Ladies of Therapy Noir with El Nichelle and Roxy. And Roxy was on a previous episode of the reviewing that recently, man. What we was talking about? Oh, Luke Cage. So yeah, you know, Roxy been talking a lot of shit lately about the wall of bats. So right back at you. She be getting caught up too. So go check them out. Therapy Noir. Who else? The Fuck What You Heard podcast. The Black Guys Next Door podcast. The Metal Hand of God podcast. The Books to Bills podcast. Hip Hop Nerd podcast. The
On the Lake podcast.
On the Lake podcast.
Chelsea Blunt and Sherrod, which is on
and
their
y'all need
fourth
to get,
episode now.
And then y'all need to get y'all shit to iTunes and Google Play and
I told him to
Stitcher.
hit you up about that.
Yeah, y'all
I
need
told him, I said, hit Martin. He knows how to get on these other ventures because they're on Podbean right now. And they started off on SoundCloud, but they on Podbean. They moving up.
Podbean, cool,
Yeah, they on Podbean. They moving up. They doing their thing.
Because I don't feel like having to fucking download that SoundCloud app, dog.
Nah. They on Podbean now. They doing their thing. But I told them to hit you up.
All they gotta do
is
go on the RSS feed, and they got all that for me. You can Google this, but if she need help, she can come holler. Because I want to listen to your mom, but I don't feel like going on SoundCloud, bro.
It's all right. They on Podbean. You ain't gotta fuck with SoundCloud.
I'll
and I
fuck
told them
with
there's
them.
also a way they can find a way to hit that bitch on Facebook too.
So wait, what's their Podbean name then? I know it's On The Lake, one word. Was it onthelake.podbean.com?
That's what I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Right.
Let's look it up right now, live, Rel.
Because I supposed to been here all 3 episodes, but I told them next time they see me, I will be well versed. So I will be on the next 4 episodes listening. In.
On the Lake podcast, when we try to discover, use the soul to explore, all things will show another kind of unique beauty. So I think
first episode, dick measurement contest. All right.
Was that them?
Come out swinging, baby. I love it.
Dick measuring contest. What are these sounds coming from? BT, leave me alone. What is this? No, you just blew me. What just happened, BT? Now I'm gonna go back to On the Lake. Let me see. Dick measuring contest, holding women accountable, help, double standards. These are 4 interesting topics y'all jumping into On the Lake podcast.
Yeah.
So I might start getting on and listening to my girl Rel and Chelsea and them. All right, get on it. Oh, shouts out to Rel. She was nominated in the 48-hour film project for Best Support Actor.
Cool.
That's what I'm talking about. Sweet day.
We also won an award.
We won the Viewers' Choice Award?
We won the Ultimate Viewers' Choice Award because they put us against...
What is the Ultimate? What is it?
Okay, you know how you win Audience Award?
Yeah.
And then they put you up against all the other Audience Award winners, and we beat them for something. We won something. I forget what it was. Michael, we
got an award, like a real actual plaque or something?
Nah, it's like some service. Like we get to rent some equipment, or we get or it's like rent some script writing software. Some shit. It's some shit.
Something we gonna be able to use.
Mike
I want to know what it is.
Mike 5 knows. All I know is like, yeah, man, we won.
We won for the doc, or we won for like
for the doc.
Wow, so the doc smashed all the top things, all the top tier niggas.
I mean, dude, I've been getting a lot of like positive feedback for the doc, man. Go check out the doc. It's on Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube. Like a lot, like people that like be messaging me about that joint that like they don't have to, you know what I mean? Like my shouts out my dude. I ain't gonna say everybody. I ain't gonna throw no names out there. But
thanks for the love.
Thanks for the love, because you know what I mean. Because when it's like a fellow director person, a fellow writer person, they be hitting you up like, "Dawg, I was really peeping this. So I was really peeping that," or like, "Dawg, like I was feeling this and that and that." And then it's still a movie that we did in two days. 2 days. That always made me be like, man, a lot of these movies we be doing in 2 days, dog. Like, nigga, when y'all start seeing what we put out in weeks. Months, it's gonna be some real shit. Cause 2 days, dog. That's what gets me about it. And they be winning shit. Like it ain't the first time we done won something off of a 2-day movie. Like last year's Captain Extra was won the audience award.
I know, I thought that was funny. I beat out all of other movies.
And it is trippy when you win the audience award in your room, because like a lot of times they be having like it's the people there voting. So there's usually more of them than us.
Right, it's like a whole slew. It's like that means your team voted for us.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, team cap is so real. That was like, bro, y'all shit on us.
Win, like or something, dog. Because
it's like they were like, we gonna put our name because you put 3. You can put our name on the list, and we gonna put that name on the list.
This year, dog, only me, Mike, and Kelly went.
Yeah, everybody was busy this year.
Mike and Kelly the only ones that voted. I didn't even get my vote in. I looked in my pocket after the fact, and so I still had my paper. So
the odds were stacked. What you saying?
And we won it all. Off of y'all just fucking with our shit, you feel me? The people who run the 48, we did I got a whole review on that 48 episode that we did with 5 finally made his debut.
Yeah.
Talking and shit, so you know what I mean? So we ran it about the 48 on there. But like, nah, dog, like one thing we talking about on there is like, dog, the people who run that thing like really fuck with us. It's just, man. Listen to that podcast, we get to all kind of shit about the 48.
The 48 is a very tough experience. But check out our fucking films on YouTube at Gumbo Monster 504, where the wild actors act. You know what I'm saying? Wander out loud with the real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, son, because we got a bunch of things in play.
We got a bunch of things in play. We got a bunch of things in play.
And then some other cats came and be wanting us to shoot their film and direct it and shit. They already wrote it. They already cast it. They already have everything. They just was like, nigga, I fuck with y'all shit. So me and Mike meet with them on Wednesday. So I'm like, all right. That's a funny thing. Like so you just want us to make y'all joint. All right, let's see where we go with it. Should be interesting because nigga always need to expand and work with different people and that might be an interesting come together. We'll see how it works. But
that's awesome.
Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see.
But that's everybody on the shout out list, right?
Expectations low still.
I think that is everyone on the shout out list. Is that everybody that we talk about? If not, sorry. Believe it's everybody.
Sorry we missed you.
Whoops, man. I mean, fuck.
I do think we caught everybody.
I mean, happy y'all ain't shouting us out. God damn it, shoot. We doing a public service right now.
That's all good though. We didn't close the scroll.
Scroll is closed, man. Let's get into what we talking about, man. Hit that starter section, man.
DJ.
Lying about how much you had made. Rumors and shit that you handmade. Would you buy this if I sold that? Hey, what the hell is my soul at? The American need for American green is America's greed. That's the American dream. Black America too busy chasing white American dreams. But we sleep, so let's everybody eat and repeat. Where the fuck the cheese? Where the mozzarella at? Tell me where it be.
So, man, we been gone. You hear me? I've been in Puerto Rico. Joseph was in California. What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? Because I remember you had it on your mind. So before I get into mine, what's up, dog?
All right.
Because D, apparently his trip ain't go how I thought his trip was going to go.
Mm-hmm. Check this out. So let's start off the trip from the beginning. I get the tickets, everything early.
All right, hold up. Set the stage, dog.
I set the
Joe's
stage.
supposed to be going to California to see his little girl for her birthday, right?
Her birthday and our graduation from pre-K to kindergarten. So I'm going there because she's going to Disneyland on the 4th. I only got the 1st to the 3rd.
Yeah.
So, I didn't plan this moment out. I didn't,
Also, pause. Joseph and his baby mama have a unique relationship.
Very unique. I'm gonna call her my daughter's mother because I know she don't like it. I call her baby mama when I'm mad. I do, but I ain't mad at her right now. So my daughter's mother.
Unique is the word for her as well. She's a unique person.
Very unique.
Very. Unique.
So
let me go get this phone from Batman and out over here.
All right. So off the dump, I go to get my plane. My flight gets canceled, so I have to wait a good 8 hours to get a new flight.
Thank you, Spirit.
But Spirit also gave me that $100 voucher, so thank you, Spirit, for my next flight.
Man, fuck Spirit.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it. They gave me that $100 voucher. They gave me that food voucher. They gave me that hotel at Wyndham for free. I balled out with Spirit, and the flight was smooth. Not only did that, but so my flight got canceled. I almost had a 12-hour layover in Vegas for the next day. I wound up getting that flipped because thanks to, let me tell you something. Being a father is a good thing, especially when you're a really good one trying to do the right thing. In the airport, I had this picture that I had for my little girl that was custom made from artist Nick Loco. Shout out to Nick. And
big ups to Nick Loco.
Big ups, dog. He made my daughter a lot of amazing things.
I mean, and people often ask me about this, my bat pendant that he made. And I'm like, dog, big ups to him. He needs to get more shine and more people
recognizing his talent.
Yeah, fuck with his shit.
So boom, I got the picture in my hand because I don't want to break it in my little bag. So I'm just holding it. Look, women ask, "What's that for?" I said, "Oh, this is for my little girl. I'm trying to get to her birthday. My flight got canceled. I need to switch my flight out." So they was like, "Oh no, we ain't about to have this." Black women started talking. They was like, "This black man trying to do something good. We got to help this brother out." So they hooked me up with a fire flight.
I told you my last trip, boy. Black woman saved my life, dog. Black boy. Them aunties.
Boy, but you see a black man trying to really handle some business, they're sure. Nigga, they'll turn on the superpowers for you. Like, all right, let me activate this shit for your ass. Because you ain't shit, nigga. So, the first thing with my daughter's mother, I hit up and tell her flight's canceled. She blamed me for the flight being canceled. Told me I should have booked a real airplane site. I was like, oh, man. But I didn't get mad because I was like, you know what? Somewhere in this, I see that you're hurt, that you're not. I can
you was mad.
I was mad, but I was like at that moment I had to swallow it because I also realized you wanted me there and I can't be there. You know what I'm saying? For Jasara, you don't know how to channel your anger, but for Jasara, I understand you're mad. You just wanted me there. I get it. So I get there. I tell my daughter's mother the next day when she picks me up from the airport with her friend. I tell her, and this comes up later in the story. I tell her these specific things. I say, listen, I have this much amount of money for you. I'll give you more when I get back to New Orleans because I'm going straight to work after that for her Disney trip because she's going to Disneyland. She said, cool. We go in the house. That's when the best thing kicks off. As soon as I open the door, my little girl runs. She look out the corner of the room. She see me. Daddy! Run up to me. Just her run up to me. I jump, pick her up. We had a ball. She's showing me everything. She's showing me different dance moves from my dance classes. Number one, I video my little girl almost every single day. So I know what she doing in dance classes. But we in person, so she trying to run it all the way down through and through. She doing her stretches. She showing me these British TV shows that I don't understand, like Sarah and Duck. For all y'all parents out there, what the fuck is Sarah and Duck? Oh my God, dog. It's a British show where literally the smallest things they talk about happens. Like this lady couldn't sell her yarn sticks one day because she was losing to an ice cream truck. So she decided to turn all her stuff into like matchstick to sit on. And now everybody wants to sit on the yard mat in the story. And it's all in British. Got my little girl saying shit like water.
That was not a good British accent, but I got you.
She can kill it. I don't watch Sarah and Duck enough to kill it.
Yeah,
lemon water. Like
Keep going, son.
So, all right, that was the first day. That was her birthday. I was able to make it time, 8 p.m. for her birthday. I brought her all the gifts. She loved all the gifts. And then I sent gifts beforehand. Before I got out there, she was loving everything. She was like, look what you sent me, this and the third. She just showing me all the different toys, showing me all of... Number one, she loves unicorns, so she got a unicorn book set, a unicorn diary. She got this sensation-smelling Beanie Baby. She got this art of this painting, a crystal necklace, earrings, clothes, shoes, things for her school, dresses, beautiful butterfly dress. She got the works. On top of going to Disneyland. Then pre-K, the graduation was the next day on the 3rd. Graduation was beautiful. I mean, I watched my little girl graduate. I videoed all the children's graduation. If you ever watched the video, I'm screaming for all the children. But when my little baby grew up, I click out. I proud dad moment. You know, it was a beautiful graduation. Now here's where the story get twisted.
I ain't gonna front, dog. Y'all still hearing the truncated version. My nigga's story was twisted even leading up to it. He just in better spirits. That nigga, a lot of shit went down to get my nigga to this happy moment. Just saying. What you talking about now, dog?
Bro, to get to this happy moment, bro, it was a lot. And then to get here, it was just...
Because that plane shit was bullshit.
Like, that plane, it was a bunch of bullshit. But when I got there, her tune changed.
And not even just that, seeing your girl had to, like, melt you to the point where it's like, fuck everything.
Everything don't even matter.
Right, none of the other shit mattered.
It didn't matter so much. I gave her mom a massage the next morning because of late. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only part that you really do. Keep going, son.
So, you know, after the graduation, Kamari...
Babaloo! I told this nigga before this fucking recording, we gonna not say names.
My daughter's mother said to her mother that she had to go pick up some other money for the daughter's dress. Now, I didn't send my daughter's mother some money already beforehand. I even got out there for the dress. Well enough paid for. So I was like, well, all right, this dress don't exist.
Who said, well, this dress don't exist?
So, all right, that's one thing, all right. So then, boom, we go pick up the money that's in the 3rd. We get in a car. My little girl's in the car at the time. We about to take us to this thing in Oakland called First Friday, where in the daytime they got events for kids and stuff. So we about to take her there. My daughter's mother said, so where's that such and such money you say you're going to give me? I said, what money? She said, such and such money. I said, no, I was going to give you such and such money tonight, and I was going to give you the other money when I got back to New Orleans. And she said, no, that's not what you said. And her friend jumped in and said, no, actually, such a friend, this is what he said. And she said, no, don't say nothing. Oh. Don't say nothing. I was like, all right, she ain't got to say nothing. The fact that I know she knows.
She know.
All right.
Your own partner heard me.
Your own partner heard me, dog. You know, I'm not crazy.
Right.
And so I just click out and I said, and I just click out and I said, you know what? I don't know what I said yesterday. But what I'm telling you today is, I can't do that.
But you tell me to go argue. You know what? I don't know.
Because I was like, I'm tired of this. I know what I said, but you will keep playing this game. Like, I don't care what I said. Whatever I said yesterday is null and void. Right. What I'm saying right now is what it is.
We gonna null it.
So she started cussing me out in front of my little girl. I said, oh no, we can't have this. I am not down here for this. I didn't went through 27 years of training to get this anger where it is. I'm not about to trip out. So I said, whatever. I'm gonna go give her the money. I got a Cash App card that I put money on. Shout out to my brother Deuce who put me on it. It's not my Cash App card. I put my money on his Cash App card because I didn't want to go in California with just a bunch of money in my pocket. So I had $100 in my pocket. I had like about a couple of hundreds on the Cash App card. I go to the ATM, the Cash App card not working. So I was like, what the hell's going on with the Cash App card? So I called Deuce and I was like, what's that? My daughter's mother think I'm borrowing money. She thinks I'm coming out there with no money in my pocket. So she's like calling me broke ass, this and that. So I don't even say nothing. We go pull up to Burlington. I said, like, I have $100 in my pocket. She just sticks her hand out. I give it $100. I go to, there's a Walmart right next to it. My cousin was like, Deuce was like, yo, man, you might have to get a cash back. So I go get cash back. I come back. It works. I give her the other money she needed. I give it to her, even though the thing is, she was supposed to, this is for Disneyland. She's taking the money right now. So I give it to her, and I tell her, I was like, listen, you cutting out this girl, shopping spending that we supposed to da-da-da-da. She was like, da-da-da-da. So I give her the money. She starts cussing me out because like she snatched the money in my hand. I asked her why she snatched it out of my hand. She's like, fuck you, Joseph, da-da-da-da-da. You ain't shit. Coming out, we ain't get no fucking money. You know what, how about this? How about you take your daughter and don't even come back in the car? And I was like, what? What? You gonna leave us stranded in this Walmart parking lot, bruh? She's like, nah, you got money. You know how to move around. You're Joseph. You know how to get around. You know people. I was like, are you fucking serious? So I go to her friend and I said, listen, bring her to my her grandma's house because I can't keep this girl stranded like that.
Right.
I can make moves on my own, but I'm not gonna have her stranded. She was like, no, such and such, you are my friend. Don't let him manipulate you. I was like, I can't believe this shit. And so her friend takes my little girl into Burlington. She was like, get out of the situation. I was like, cool. She's like, just talk to her. So I go back and I talk to my daughter's mother, and I was like, listen, what is the problem? She was like, telling me, fuck me, all this and the third, how could I coming out here? And the thing is, I was just looking at her so confused. It was like, why are you clicking out? It's been a good day. We just came from a graduation. We about to da-da-da-da. You got the money you asked for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you tripping about? And then I was like, it clicked in my head after a while of her cussing at me. Then I realized, you're right, I am Joseph. And I can make a move. And I'm about to. And so I was like, you know what,
and somewhere in that, you know what I mean, maybe she maybe she's trying to like fuck it up on purpose because she's gonna miss you when you leave. So she rather like, you know what I mean, fuck it up and just, have things. Because if it's going too good, then your expectations get to a certain level. And maybe like, you know what I mean, her lashing out at you was like, usually when people lash out, it's some internal shit. We already know that. So like, as I'm hearing you tell this story, and it's really not out of her character. She does shit like this a lot. But oftentimes there's going to have to be a root to something. And I really feel like she was getting a family moment with you and the girl, which is she knew it's going to be fleeting. You going to leave. So instead of being communicative adult about it, she went the other route.
She went to beyond the route. She went to the disrespectful route because
the only route she be knowing apparently.
After I clicked in my head that I could like make a move without any money, I could just really make a couple of phone calls. And then I had money coming in too, like in 30 minutes. So I wasn't even tripping.
You're just about getting your girl safe.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't even worried. So I was like, I'm about to go back and get my little girl. So I said, you know what, do you, boo-boo? I'm about to get my little girl. And she told me, you faggot ass nigga. That's why you a fucking gay ass nigga now. Why don't you go suck your friend's dick for some money like you usually do? And loud as fucking Walmart parking lot. And I had to clutch my pearls. I had to really look at her. I was like, are you serious? It was so disrespectful that I said, I'm gonna tell your mother about this. I can't do this anymore. I didn't even get mad. I was like, this is so disrespectful. Your mother has to know this. And on top of that, she has to know where this money's going. Because I don't know where the clothes is. Like things like they was like I had to get shit for her. But the things she was supposed to get that I gave her money for, the school clothes that she was supposed to buy and the shoes and all that, it didn't exist. It wasn't around the house. So I was like, you fucking up the money. You're telling me to suck my friend's dick for money. You're tripping out. You're having random outbursts. I need to talk to your mother. I need to talk to an adult.
Right.
Because you
talk to an adult, right?
Because you are tripping. You are really tripping. I'm out here on my own some. I just spent $1,000 overall to come for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. With a job that doesn't pay too much. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and you lost a deal. Yeah, you lost a deal.
And I lost a deal with a flight cancel. You know what I'm saying? So like, are you and I'm out here with plethora of gifts, along with my great presents. Cause me and my girl having a blast of a time.
Right, she happy to see.
She happy to see me. We rolling, we chilling.
Oh, girl, it's like it's a whole bunch of twisted other shit.
That little girl don't want to see me and you argue. I don't want to see me and you argue.
No kid ever wants to see their parents arguing.
And I ain't trying to argue with you. So what her friend did, cause I was like, you know what? And I left. I went to go get my little girl, and her friend that was driving was like, you know what? She tripping right now. I know that ain't what you said. What we gonna do is we're gonna take you and your little girl to the park around where your grandma, where she stayed, because there's a park around there, and you and your girl chill out. And that's what we did.
Boy, my little girl.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. She's like, just don't sit in the car.
Somebody saying in the fucking...
In the picture, right?
Somewhere.
Because she was like, just don't sit in the car. I was like, bet. I got in the car and say nothing. Kamari, my baby mama, the daughter's mother. She talked whatever she talked for a nice little minute. And still while I was in the car, but I didn't say nothing. I was like chilling. I was like, all right, y'all. When I got the car, I told them all to be safe, have a nice trip, because they went the first Friday. They went to go turn up. And me and my little girls at the park, we had a good time. She saw friends from graduation that was with their fathers there. And they was like, I'm here with my daddy. And she go point at me, I'm here with my daddy. His name Joseph. Like, she'll tell it to all of them. I was like, just give me, spilling the tea on my name, girl. You know, I don't know who watching out here.
Bucked up.
But yeah, she bucked up, you know what I'm saying? Had a great time, amazing time. So when people ask me about the trip, though that moment happened, I look at it like,
that wasn't one moment.
I mean, for that trip. For that trip, if I look for that whole trip as a whole, there was a scene on I Think I Love My Wife where Chris Rock, he tell the owner of the company, or the CEO of the company, tells him his worth to the company. And he puts a quarter on the desk. of a long ass desk and tell him that's what he brings to the company. Mm-hmm. That's what Kamaria trip was to me. That quarter on that long ass desk. That desk was the trip. Her problems and what the shit she brought was a quarter. And I found my way out of dealing with it because I was like, you know what? I really went and told her mother. And I said, ma'am, your mother, I would never disrespect you, and I would never say anything disrespectful about your daughter to you. But the thing she told me, I wouldn't tell my worst enemy. So she's very disrespectful to me. She's been dissonant to me. I don't know what's going on with the money. I would only like to give you the money. Mm-hmm. And when I talk to my little girl, I don't want to talk to her through you. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, cool. And I was like, oh, thank God. Now I could take a space from my daughter's mother so she could find some inner peace in herself. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot going on with her. Like, a lot going on. I'm going to give y'all this one last little piece about my life. She's supposedly engaged to some nigga that's in jail who's 20 years old. So, I'm in a BET sitcom right now.
Bro, yeah, you are.
But my little girl was the best part about that trip that I was saying tears of joy on the plane back home as I'm watching the videos. I'm just sitting there watching it proud, like, look at this.
I mean, that's what made the trip, period.
Yep.
Just even a couple of days you got to spend with that girl, gonna remember that, and she gonna be happy, and that's what it was about.
And Spirit gonna have me fly back out there in October for free.
I mean, do that. Head on, Spirit, catch one. But yeah, bro, I just be wondering, like, you talking about adults, bro, and y'all got to co-raise a kid. I be feeling like, why do baby mamas and baby daddies have to fight? You know what I mean? I understand feelings is all twisted up, but at one point, like you said, can we just get to a level of, all right, we don't rock, it is what it is, but let's be good for our kid? Like,
I mean, bro, I was so supportive. I was trying to encourage her to stick with the nigga in jail. I was like, well, you gotta ride for that nigga if you gonna be with the nigga. He in jail, he gonna need you to hold him down. But like, I don't get it, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. But the thing is like, some people have different reasons. Some because they still want the relationship to last. Mm-hmm. Some because they still feel bitter about how it all happened. Mm-hmm. And some things being internal that ain't got nothing to do with them, right?
It's just all some shit happening with them, and just how they act.
And I think with my daughter's mother, it's all three.
It could be. You hear me? I always say, bro, whenever I got options, all of the above often is what it is.
Right. It's like, these fit pretty good in there, here.
Yep. Here. So, hopefully she get her piece, dog.
Hope she do. I pray she gets in her piece.
It's been some years of her going, like, from seemingly peaceful to, dang, she fell off. It's almost like an addiction, like, she be fighting. Like,
shout out
she
to
be
Gabby,
on the boat and off the boat.
Shout out to Gabby, what's her last name there with the Dillard? Because I just know about her Instagram name. What's her last name?
I don't know.
You don't know Gabby's name?
I know Gabby. I don't know her last name.
But yeah, shout out to her because her horoscopes, they really be encouraging me to get through my day because I find like my sign, it'll see some real and touching shit. So I be sending her to her sometime. Her sign. I'm like, here's some encouraging shit, some words for you. Read this.
I would curse you out even more. Yeah. This nigga sending me horoscopes. Bitch, where the money?
She said that. She said, fuck out of here with these horoscopes. Where's the money? I said,
oh, bitch, you gonna send me horoscopes, nigga. You'll get the whole fuck around me.
I was like, bro, find this piece, bro. I'm gonna help you find this piece, bro. You gonna find this fucking piece.
That should be the troll. You should just say like all kind of shit. Shit from like Buddha.
Yeah.
Shit from Christianity. Shit from
all
the
type of
Muslim
shit,
world.
bro. You have to like peace.
Shit that Zeus said.
Bro, when she find it, she be like, that ignorant motherfucker never gave up on me. He pissed me off every day, but he never gave up on me.
Daily piece from every freaking version of religion possible.
Every verse of life, nigga. African proverb, New Orleans proverb.
E.T. said this.
Right. When you popping open a soda can, no, that's an opening of life. A new refreshing. Like, whatever I can think of.
Nigga, that's why, man, your God, man, your God is like the sun. That bitch got to come down. And when that bitch come down, that's when niggas like you end up sitting at tables like this, talking to niggas like me. Classic. Go back in the votes, Gumbo Monster. But yeah, man.
So that was Oakland, California. Also good things. I hooked up with my sister Nunu right before I made my flight. We smoked like a motherfucker. I taught them because we went to this kind of white establishment in San Francisco that they wanted to eat at because I treated her and her friend out to dinner. And
boy, you treating motherfucker.
Listen, She had a group line that was $20 off.
Nah, yeah. How about you just was telling us you out there on your last, and then the next piece of the story is, well, I treated these chicks though.
But no, well, actually, is my homegirl and her boyfriend. But
you treated the couple.
Well, really,
they should be treating you.
Well, I treated her because she's my homegirl. He treated himself. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't treat no nigga.
He should have called you. Yeah, I'm gonna get her. You get me. How about it?
Right. It's all up. But he was a little young cat, you dig? But the thing is, I told you I had some money coming in 30 minutes. Yeah. That money came in. Okay. So like I wasn't worried, like I'm saying, I wasn't worried about that no more. I was just at that moment, I was like, girl, what's wrong with you? We supposed to be a family. Why are you trying to separate us and leave me stranded to do this extra work?
We are a family.
Like a giant tree branching out towards the sky. So, so yeah, bro, like, I like treated out the thing, and the thing is, the people at the restaurant didn't, because I got a lot of homeboy we was with, he was a cool dude, but he had a real thuggish, rugged walk with that nigga. Like, his pants were sagging, he walked sideways, like he had a shotgun in both legs. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was walking like a zombie. And he was just looking mean, mugging, because, you know, the establishment he in, and he ain't comfortable in this place. But I had to tell him, I was like, listen, they judged us when they walked in there. That's why we ain't got our water on time. I asked for Sprite, I still haven't got it. This and the third. I'm going to show you how to flip this situation. And I showed him how to flip the situation. I'm like, listen, number one, I only spent my $1 here because I know y'all like this place y'all want to eat. Y'all only worried about the food. So I feed y'all, you dig? Well, I feed Nunu, you know what I'm saying? I feed my homegirl. You feed yourself, nigga. Right. But like, I you know, we'll eat here. I'm cool. But I'm going to let you know this. You don't spend your place at dollars, you don't get great service. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the whole industry is based off tips. You know what I'm saying? You know, they shouldn't just get like, you shouldn't get poo service. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you should get, hi, how you doing? My name is such and such. Water should come off the dump.
They think black people don't tip though.
That's cool. It's cool. But the thing is, that's why you do certain things like this. Let them know you for real. I came in there and I ordered, as soon as I ordered the food, I asked them for the bill immediately. Don't like, we can pay this right now. We can get this out of the way right now and get your mind clear.
They just care about the tips, huh?
Like, no, the tips. No, see, the tips, and the thing is, when you pay a bill like that, that's what implies that the tip was coming because you got money to do this. And the thing is, after ask for the bill, his service got better. Because he knew, like, all right, if he wants to pay for this now, you know what I'm saying, his service got way better. I still get a little nigga $5. This wasn't nothing to me. He could have got more. But I just gave him what the basic minimum of his gratuity was. I was like, your gratuity's $5? Here's $5. You could have got $8 or $10. But since you gave me poo service off the dump because you judged us, you only get the $5. And I'm only giving you that to let you know, bitch, we was going to tip you anyway.
Man, I understand you. I'm just saying, you know, but they got like, that bad stereotype about black people not tipping. And even if they got the money, man, that sports player nigga, remember, he just signed like a multi-figure deal and couldn't even get his man $10. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's him being a rich dick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like on the everyday average custom, you know what I'm saying? We walk in there and I like.
No, I feel you. You're right. We shouldn't get judged, but I understand where the judgment comes from, given that fucked up stereotype is all I'm saying.
Yeah, because when the white people walked in, you gave them that hunky dory, how you duty. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You were shooting off like Yosemite Sam in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You getting that motherfucker, it's all quiet and looking around and, oh my God, they might rob us. Bitch, give me the fucking bill. And here I want extra guac. I don't even eat it. Take this fucking money, bitch ass nigga.
We shouldn't have to fucking do that.
I'm only gonna do it once because I ain't coming back to the establishment again. Because I already ate here. I'm gonna eat here. And the food was delicious. Shout out to the chef. I should have tipped that nigga more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't even see what the establishment was, so, you know, you even got to shout out the chef. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him, son.
Fuck him long. Fuck him hard. Fuck him who? Fuck him all.
Cali adventures, dog. I mean, I feel like you can't go to certain places without having an adventure. Like, Cali's one of them.
California.
You know what I mean? I've never been to New York, but I imagine in New York.
It's a jungle. Sometimes it make me wonder. Like, that's an adventure for real.
It's huge and there's a shit ton of people. Everybody walk fast as fuck. Everybody's trying to sell you weed and fucking fake rollies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pizza's fire. It's cold as the fuck all the time. Sometimes it be kind of, you know, humid, but most of the time it's fucking freezing. I like New York personally, but I just like big ass fucking cities and shit where you don't really have to catch the bus. Like you can just kind of walk everywhere and subway and shit.
But fucking buildings tall as a fucking eye can see.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just want to get a little, you know, a little visit, a little run. I know I wouldn't want to live there because, like you said, it's cold more than it's hot. I hear they have hot summers, but cold everything else.
Yeah, I ain't never been there in the summer, so I'm pretty sure it gets hot at some fucking point of the year. But I've only been there twice, and both times I went there, it was fucking freezing.
I gotta go where the hills at. I gotta go to the West Coast. I gotta go to the Bay out of all places.
I love that.
I gotta go to the Bay. That's my second home.
Yeah.
I like the weed.
I'm
Yeah, I mean, just the West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast.
Yeah,
right.
like,
yeah.
I mean,
We gotta go to Canada to get that BC bud.
Canada. I've been to Canada one time on a random church
What?
trip.
Really?
I mean, we didn't, it was
churchy.
like it was a church trip, and it wasn't even like we were going to Canada. We was going to like Ohio or something.
Back to meet some Canadians.
But no, they was like, they was like, no, but from Ohio, Canada is like a couple of hours or some stupid shit. And so they was like, hey, y'all want to go on a trip? Y'all want to go to Canada? It was like, okay, man. We went to a mall in Canada. And it was just like, a mall. Like
some kind of mall, like right at the fucking
border
or something.
Probably it wasn't that
a
far.
mile after the border.
It's not like I don't remember any Canadian sites. I just remember that mall. I remember that Burger King.
Oh wow, okay.
You hear me? I remember the mall closed early as the fuck too.
I
Like
remember I seen
What
niggas
time it
shoot.
closed?
I mean like 5 or
Damn.
6. That bitch it closed like early for a mall
They got Sunday hours
or something.
every day.
I remember their prices was different for like, 'cause I remember that Burger King for whatever reason. I think they was on that Pulp Fiction Royale with cheese ass shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause I remember something was very different about their menu, and I'm looking at their menu, and I'm like, wow, they had a weird ass menu. I remember the shit within the mall, but I couldn't tell you no sites. I can't tell you about no weed.
No
I want
nothing.
to go to Canadian fucking McDonald's and see what the fuck.
Sorry.
That's interesting.
Come on, that bitch.
Cause
What
dog,
do they say?
who's all that the boot, eh?
What?
Boot.
Who's all that the boot? Eh? Who's all that the boot, eh?
Everything.
Boot,
Eh?
eh? And what's the stereotype?
Give me a hamburger.
They'll be the first to tell you we do not talk like that.
Eh?
They do say boot though.
What's all that the boot? Boot.
A boot.
A boot. But yeah, son. So my trip to Puerto Rico also involved some fucking weird ass goddamn fast food spots.
Almost got your organs harvested.
I mean, nigga, now that happened almost the first time. The second time I'm playing that shit.
Yeah.
You ain't catching me.
First time that boy had to walk here to take it by fire.
Son. So once again, I'm on this show called The Oath on Sony Crackle. Go download Crackle. It's free. It's free shit. Go download it.
Come straight with your PS4 if you got one.
It's on your PS4.
Oh, just download that bitch. You heard me? Watch season 1 because season 1 was actually pretty tight. Like, cause some things I get booked in, it be like I ain't gonna name what, but it be shit I don't watch or shit I wouldn't watch if I wasn't in it. But this was something I started watching the show. I was like, man, you know what? I fuck with this show. Like this show, okay. You hear me? But it's produced by 50 Cent, so I should have known 50 wouldn't have attached his name to just some bullshit.
50 Cent will talk power for hours. That nigga said that he got this money.
50 about that money for real. But like, yeah, son. So that bug shooting Puerto Rico, and apparently 50 got like 2 other shows shooting in Puerto Rico as well that he produces.
Because it's cheap to shoot out there.
Nigga, it is, man. One, the cameraman.
That nigga using slave labor.
One, because one, they do get paid cheaper. 2, they get those incentives and shit kind of like even more so than New Orleans because they did get hit by Hurricane 2 on some shit. And well, like some dude was telling me,
y'all wanna go in America?
it's not even just
Y'all
50,
shoot
dog. It's like he just shot some Ben Affleck movie. Like the power hitters know about Puerto Rico and how you can save money there. I had no fucking clue. But like niggas that's working out there is like, no man, we've been getting work lately in the past 2 years.
We could blow up their whole island and gotta pay for half that bit.
Don't make that joke, cause that's kind of like how America fucked over them.
That's what's going on. So
Dog,
like, you gotta look
I
at
ain't
the real
know that
of it,
history,
dog.
dog. We took out a major loan from them, dog, and
Yeah.
didn't pay that bitch back. And then they just suffered for it. We just kept making money.
It was all right. Thank you.
Dude,
We'll make you one of us.
Puerto Rico is one of it's a weird spot because once again it's a U.S. territory, so we basically own them. But it's when you talk Spanglish, it's Spanglish. It's the definition of Spanglish, dog.
Is it a third world country?
Nah, ain't no third world country. It's just they
So they got McDonald's.
got all the same shit. You feel me? But it's like, for instance, the name of it is Burger King, like the logo say Burger King. But then it says Del Casa de Whopper.
House of the Whopper.
You hear me? And then you go there and like this,
Hamburguesa con queso.
and like they got different menus. Bitch, they sell fajitas at their Burger King. Their Burger King got fajitas. Their Burger King got donuts.
That dude stupid bitch said hamburguesa con queso. I hate this fucking dude.
Son,
Oh my god.
it's funny, and like most of the people, especially the people that work at these spots, they are absolutely fluent in both languages. Like I mean, no, like on a dime. Like
They got to be some Americans in that ass all day, every day since the 50s.
no, because in Puerto Rico it's varying. Like they got some people who know very little English. Very like how we know very little Spanish. They know that basic shit of English, and then they get lost as fuck. They got some people who half and half with that shit. And what I'm saying, they got others that are perfect. That they'll speak that shit, Spanish shit, and then American accented, no Hispanic, Latin accent in their tone, speak that English at you.
They need to be actors.
Nigga, it's trippy to me when they switch it like that. Because you know, when I hear people with the accent with English, I'm like, yeah, you know, I get that. But when you speaking English better than me and then start speaking Spanish so ridiculously fluent, I'm like, you guys are amazing. I wish they taught us fucking foreign language from birth like that.
We're like very behind, like in the language game. Like,
we're way behind
in terms of the whole world. So, like everybody knows how to talk to more people than U.S. people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we suck because most of the world still speaks English. It's funny, like. I thought that most of the world speak another language, but most of the world still speaks English.
No, they learn English as well.
English is the most popular language.
So they learn it.
But we need to step up the learning curve. We lazy as fuck.
We lazy because they're forced to learn English because they know they have to deal with us. Most times we don't think we have to deal with them, so we only learn English, and that's how we're even taught, which is a dangerous way to teach us.
But you know what? I'll give it to some of these schools these days. A lot of these schools are putting different languages early.
Now. Yeah, they catching it now.
And as a kid growing up, I did have somebody teach, coming in and teach us French and shit in 4th and 3rd grade.
But it's not like rigorous like learning though.
You should learn a foreign language when you learn your first language. Though I just was at this teacher seminar. That's true. At this teacher seminar, and they showed us the synapses of an adult brain, and he showed us how a brain of a kid looks from the ages of 2 to like 6 or 7. Our brain shit just moving, just normal. Kid brain, like it's going crazy. Like you just see all these synapses and shit. And they said those are the best ages to teach them anything, between 2 and 7. And that's when we should be picking up the Spanish and English. Because between 2 and 7, by the time you get to high school, middle school, when they really start teaching it to us, it's easier to get the concept. Because a lot of times, the hardest thing about learning a foreign language, if you never had any dealings with it, you get it at 16, the concept of it. You've been getting beat down with the concept of one language. Whereas when you got kids who the concept of multiple languages is taught to them since 2, nigga, picking up new shit. If you can learn a second, you can learn a third, you can learn a fourth. It's just always easier, man. And I love that, like you said, the newer generation schools are catching on. Because we got fucked. We got fucked over,
New Orleans public school system is shits, dog.
You hear me? So, but the New Orleans public school system is shits still, but they're still learning. So imagine what other school systems are on.
Man, you go to Texas, them fucking kids.
Shouts out to LeBron.
A whole bunch. Look at what? Right. LeBron about to have niggas going to college speaking 8 languages.
25, you hear me?
Mandarin,
you hear me? But like, yeah, but that was one of the biggest, like, that was a huge takeaway of Puerto Rico to me, was like how amazing they had, like how mixed the culture was, because it's really its own thing. Like, and they'll mix in their Spanish, English shit like it ain't shit.
Hey, what's up, nigga? ¿Qué pasa?
I mean, more fluent than that.
What's ham, amigo? What's poppin', nigga?
You hear me? And sometimes you'll find yourself talking to somebody you think know English, and then you'll say something that'll fuck them up.
That's some New Orleans shit,
yeah. Like, wait, what? And then they go holler at their friend. Oh, come on, then they start having a little discussion amongst each other. Then they figure it out. Do you mean this? Like, yeah, okay. Then they start talking to you normally. You're like, you weirdo.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Did y'all just have a discussion like, did he mean this? And then it came
nuance,
back.
Nuance,
dog.
Like,
but that's how New Orleans is, dog.
Yeah.
We got our language like that.
Son.
Where niggas like, they'll go back to each other like, so did you mean that we go get this and that?
Because it was funny on set, dog. I had a couple of extras, 3 of them. One of them, he was born in like New York, and he moved back to Puerto Rico. And he moved like he was up to like 6 or 7 in New York, so he had the best English. The other 2 niggas, specifically this one that wanted to be my friend so badly, he was cool as fuck, but like he was one of the people that was half and half with the English and the Spanish. Like we'll be 1 minute having a straight combo, then he just go left, and it was weird, dog. But like,
man, I'm tired of that bitch.
Like that language barrier, because I could tell they was good people, but that language barrier is a motherfucker when you're trying to communicate certain things and shit. So
you better pull out a fucking phone and have that fucking decipher right there, your translator.
Right, son. But you know, it was interesting, dog, because they had to be my crew. But we didn't understand each other's languages and shit. But we rode. It was interesting. There's this one cat who went to Southern of all places. He worked on the crew. And he said, he was like, New Orleans. I was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, I went to Southern and Baton Rouge. If you see this cat, he's look like a red nigga. Talk like just some red nigga from the South. Then you see him around his people. All that shit. And I'm like, damn, Southern. Like, that was it. Like I said, it was interesting. The crew was a lot of one of the actors pointed this out to my attention, right? And it was very cool. It was very not cool. It was very interesting to notice that even on that side, when I look at the crew, a lot of people holding cameras and such were the lighter skinned Puerto Rican. Most of the extras were like the darker skin.
So what does that mean?
That was interesting. Like
you willing to put dark skin on TV? And
I didn't willing to put dark skin on TV. It's like you see that just how the lighter skin, like it's a privilege to learn how to work a camera, to get into the arts. It's a privilege, and you see that the lighter skin folk get to be educated with that privilege more so. Because when I look at the crew of everybody on the crew, they were all Puerto Rican people, but they didn't really like. Because the thing, when you go there, you see a lot of niggas that look like us. And they talk Spanish, but they look like us, like niggas. And once again, when you look at that,
speaking Spanish,
this nigga speaking Spanish, and it was a very interesting thing to see that the extras that got basically this grunt work job in this situation are the darker skin, but the people holding the cameras is doing the grip, that's doing the editing.
Right, like the people that's part of the power structure of it all.
All lighter, or the fairer skin ones. Yeah, and it was interesting. Like, man, all of them was good people. I love everybody on the crew and shit. I'm not trying to say nobody was racist or nothing like that. I'm just looking at how shit go when you go from different place to place out, no matter what. It's like, you know what I mean? Even the subtleties of anti-blackness or whatever is still inherent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even in a U.S. territory, you know what I mean? You cannot fully escape it.
I guess it's still the fucking U.S., right?
I mean, it's still the world. Because what you often talk about,
still the world,
other countries do it hard up, dog. They promote Brazil to you like Brazil. Everybody look like Joe. Right. Buku people look like us.
Even, no, that's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Asian, fucking like China,
Asia,
shit,
dog. Dark Asians are out there.
Dog, they got Asians that look just like us, dog.
Hard up for Asians.
But they only promote the light, the fair skin. So like when
dark skinned people all over the world, so they just don't want to promote. Like still in Egypt, they got some dark skinned niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's right there to Ethiopia. You tell me niggas looking like super light skin all over Egypt. Nah, son, they got a lot of dark skin Egyptians.
It was interesting to note, and once again, being around black niggas that look like niggas that speak in Spanish make me even look even more so at those dumbass people that try to, on both sides, that try to divide Latinx people and black people when it's just a boat stop. Like, no, son, I looked at a nigga with my same nose, my same skin complexion, my same everything, and he speaks Spanish. That's his culture. So do not tell me that this is not my brother that's over here in Mexico or over there in Asia or whatever. Nigga, if you got that Africana diaspora in your fucking blood and shit, and your nose wide like mine, and you colored and shit, nigga, and you the darkest skin compared to the fucking people that's oppressing you that's fairer skin, nigga, you my brother no matter what part of fucking world you on.
What I say is
that shit hit you hard, dog.
There's white people that speak Spanish and black people that speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got the Pablos, that's the white people that speak Spanish.
Yeah, the Pablos.
You know what I'm saying? When you got the motherfucking niggas that you saw in Puerto Rico, that's the black niggas that speak Spanish, you know what I'm saying? And have Spanish culture, but they black, you know what I mean?
Very interesting place. I'm going to just keep saying that about Puerto Rico, dog, because it's like, I feel like because people like to compare Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, and you really see it's completely different.
No.
And if I go to Mexico, I know in Mexico, people going to know English as well, but no, you're going to Mexican culture. You going to
see some Mexicans, like niggas that look like Aztecs, like fucking Native Americans and Spaniards, and black mix, like some shit like that.
But Puerto Rico, it's really its own thing. Like it's
you know what's like that? Dominican Republic.
But it's the same people mostly there. Puerto Ricans and a lot of Dominicans are all like in that same
DR.
The same shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of intermingle and mixing shit. It's just like it's American as fuck, but not. It's like a bizarro world or some shit. Because they have like people.
Spanish America is like if the Spanish had conquered America.
Dude, shit, huh? Because dog, they got like you asked if they got all the same shit. The beaches was beautiful. The hotels was a motherfucking wonderful. Like I had a freaking wristband key to get in my room and shit, nigga. Not a car key, nigga. I'm James Bond, nigga. Yeah, you heard me? They got like dude. So it's like, but they still have like how they fucked over New Orleans. They still have these areas that still ain't get no help. Impoverished, and still since they stormed, son.
Gentrified.
And a lot of things reminded me of New Orleans in their hoods, how they feel their music. Because when I was at the cast party, like we was at this freaking Puerto Rican bar/club, and like you know what I mean, when they hit on the ones that we don't know the English language to, nigga, the way they feel it, the way they grind, the way they be up in circles and just be getting it in,
hyping up and shit like niggas.
The same shit.
Niggas getting drunk, smoking weed.
The way like one nigga might be on a chick ass and other niggas holding them up and shit. Same shit, just to their music, son. It's so fire to me, dog. I'm like, dog, it's the same
black,
shit.
Dog. The recipe is the same no matter where you go.
Nick, the recipe is the same, son. Nigga, it was like when we was watching Luke Cage and we see how the Jamaicans like doing all the same shit. We like, man, it's black shit.
You know me had to correct them.
You know me had to correct them.
Yeah, man, it's nigga shit, man.
You hear me? So like, dog, that was like, part of the beauty of it, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you go to Africa, they be whipping that shit, son.
I mean, hell yeah, son. You already know it's gonna be like that. But like, yeah, son, it was cool. Watch the show. People I met, like we had the cast party. I got to meet my first crush, Christina Milian.
How's she look in person? Beautiful than ever?
That lady gorgeous. She little.
Oh, I didn't know that. She was Wayne.
Small. She little.
Wayne was talking to her.
Gorgeous, cool as fuck, son. You hear me? Like, it was funny because the first time I went there was for a week and I had to come back and then they sent me out for another couple weeks. Now, the first time I went out there, I remember seeing her and I bitched up out there and hollered at her because I'm like, man, I'm going to leave this chick alone. It was why we were supposed to be. Like, it was like at some lunch shit. I'm going to leave this chick alone. So, when we got to the cast party, I said, man, I'm high. I'm fuck that. I'm in, because at that point, you hear me? I'm in the cast, bitch. I just shot up my scenes. I'm in 5 of 8 episodes. I'm like, nah.
It's a cast party.
It's a cast party. I'm cast. I got a name, nigga. I done done my things because that's another great thing, too, of I love being an underdog in situations. You feel me? I hate...
You get to shine more.
I hate when,
nigga, you know.
Yeah, so I hate because it gets to a point where, because certain anxiety started fucking with me when I got to a point in this acting shit where people started Martin Cole and expecting, oh, I know, I don't like that. Like, I ain't saying I don't like you fucking with me, but this mindset of it's gonna be good no matter what, just because a nigga doing it. No, nigga, I'd rather you come in with no expectations and let me like create them. Like, let me hit you out the blue. You feel me? So out here for these directors and shit, because I had 3 different directors, it was fun going from, you know what I mean, they know my character's name, 2 takes in, Martin, come here. Martin, like, it was like, yeah,
bitch, I'm an actor.
You hear me? It's
certified.
Like, winning the respect, son. Winning the respect was like, because like the first director, he saw my audition tape, so he was fucking with me from jump. So he was cool, he was easy. The second director was E from Entourage, man, Kevin Connolly. Yeah. And like in my mind, I'm like, I want to call him E so bad because I love Entourage. That's my fucking show, son.
Say, dog, let me tell you something. It's like this. You know you got it. Now they know you got it. That's what it is. Because it always it's like nigga, I know I got this. Now y'all just need to see this shit.
Yeah, it's always a feel though. But I enjoy the process of showing you. I'm not one of the people that want to walk in any doors. Even if I got to Denzel Washington level, I would still want to have that. Like, and you can see that in Denzel Washington's later roles. Like lately, he been trying to do different shit, like
things that challenge him more.
Like that Rome to Israel, like going to theater, like
shit like shit like
you
that.
can see D like, man, Denzel trying to show y'all niggas, no, nigga, I'm not gonna rest on my laurels like some people say Robert De Niro does. You know what I mean? Al Pacino has been doing a lot of different shit. Yeah,
but those 2 niggas have been doing that a long time.
I understand that, but some people say
they're older cats.
Some people say that about different people when you get to a certain level. All I'm saying is, I think I would always enjoy being a Jeffrey Wright type of nigga, whereas he's respected, he go hard, but people still got that slight doubt, and I know some piece of him got to be like, yeah, bitch, I'm about to smash that shit.
I was like the James Earl Jones of my career, as I thought it would be, a nigga that's like powerful in theater and realm, like just every time, like just it's like a nigga that you don't know what, like you know it's gonna, like it's not the fact you know it's gonna be good, you just know it's about to be some shit like you just can't expect it. Every time it's just a new powerful ass thing. Anything I ever seen James Earl Jones and I was like, wow.
But I feel like James Earl Jones, he's James Earl Jones. I feel like no matter what, he has that thing that like I would be fighting against of, oh, I know it's gonna be cool because James Earl Jones in it. I want to be like, I think it's gonna be cool, but you know what I mean? But I like that fight, son, because no matter what, we get to a certain level, that's going anyway regardless. Like you can't get to James Earl Jones, Denzel,
but I feel like after you do 3 good movies, then you automatically assume that whatever you're gonna be is gonna be good.
We're saying the same thing. You know what I mean? Once you get to, we'll say the same thing. Once you get to a certain level, people gonna do that any fucking way. But I still gonna try to find a way to have that, like that fight about it, even if it's to a director, even if it's for myself.
That's why you gotta take hiatus like fucking by like fucking Denzel. And not be caught up in too much tabloids. The less you are the tabloids, the more people can like be like, oh, when he pop out, it could be something new.
That's right. If you get to that level, I ain't taking that hiatus until I can.
Nah, bitch. I said Denzel. We more than Joseph and Devin.
I ain't got it in me, bitch.
We on the couch in the podcast.
We like, who casting, what's casting, how we casting, bitch. What's the role? They got ready. Let's go, son. But Kevin Connolly, dog, very cool person. Remember, I mean, we had this he flipped.
He short too?
He's short as hell. He's short. And he just how he is. And he like my spirit animal because when we was in the cast party, he this cat, He a New Yorker, son. He a straight shooting. You can tell how he feel.
Yeah, them kind of New Yorkers.
Son.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, your shit suck. All right, but this I could be better.
Bruh, I fucked with him, son. Like, I fucked with him. Just his vibe and his demeanor. Like, even how he directed, dog, because
like a real talent agent.
The way it was written, he wasn't a talent agent. Oh, he was the manager. He wasn't the agent. Ari was the agent.
Nah, he's the agent.
He was the manager.
He was a manager who was doing, like, agent shit.
Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, man, because there's this one scene, it was written, like, my character was, like, you know, kind of mad, like, going off about some shit. And he's like, man, fuck that. This is how we gonna do it. He said, man, this is how I want you to do it, man. I want you, man, because he saw me do something. He was like, man, go that direction. I want you to be sinister. I want you to take it down. I did it one time. He was like, yes. And then we started working together. From that point, I was Marty. You feel me? This nigga was like, all right, nigga. Yeah, we got the cast party. He was like my black and shit, dog. He fucked with a nigga hard after I showed him. Because once again, it's like with anything, son. Once you show a nigga, once you can back it up, because that's what it's about, backing it up. You good. It's like we talk about Megan down here, the casting director that everybody's so intimidated by. But I always say, dog, Megan often is the one that will tell you, be prepared, and she good.
Son.
I think that's with everybody in the game. If you prepared and you ready, you good.
Every time I face Megan, dog, it's because of things you told me about Megan. I was always prepared. And that's what made my auditions flow smooth. And for us to even have been a good conversation. I didn't walk in with her having an attitude at the beginning because for the last nigga and pissed her off.
Yeah.
And left out that bitch. All right, Megan, I see you later. Whoop the wop, baby.
She'll run it.
You know what I'm saying?
She'll run it. You heard me? That's why I was like, I don't face intimidation based off of a rep because I'm
not prepared.
Nah,
I'm not facing nobody
ready.
if I got my sword ready. My sword ready.
Right.
If it's war and my money up, I'm not worried.
He said, and my money up. But I'm saying, like, yeah, son, like, he and, like, I like that he gave that direction because he reestablished on some shit up. Like, you know what I mean? The script ain't the Bible. You know what I mean? Like, it make you wonder how many times a nigga was like, man, fuck what was written. Because that happened a few times, honestly, during this shoot of we went different directions than what was written and still just made it, you know, made the magic of it. You dig? But, like, he was one of the first one because that was like, nah, dog, fuck this script. This is how we gonna do it. This is how we gonna work it. This is how we gonna establish your character.
I don't know how to figure out when to do that from the director. The director gotta pull that card. Because I mean, as an actor, I want to come there and do my job. And if you don't say nothing, I feel like the job is done. So I feel like a director gotta pull that card for me. Like I'll probably pull it some shit that if I got a little bit more free form to do.
Directors, producers, and leads get away with certain shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing too. I learned this from the homie when I did that show Containment. You could still, as long as it doesn't say you can't do something, you can still try some shit. Cause half the time, we all know this as actors. Directors don't always know what they want. They have an idea of where they want something to go. But
they just want to look natural, and then you can find a way to make that bitch look natural.
Like the three of us will play the exact same role, completely different, and we will most likely all do well at the exact same role. But the director is no way can look at Devin, no way he can look at me, or no way he can look at you and know how we're going to do anything or what we're going to bring. There's freedom in that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when I'm doing certain things, I'm like, I don't ask for permission. Like with that shit though, don't ask for permission. Don't ask for forgiveness. Permission.
No, ask for permission.
Ask for forgiveness. You feel me? And most times it's just I just do some shit. I might try some shit, and if that nigga don't tell me no, or if he say that didn't work, I'm gonna keep pushing it. You feel me?
I mean, dog, nigga gotta test the waters a little bit.
You gotta test the waters as an artist, dog. You just have
because
to.
Because how else they gonna know that you can grow? How else you break out their box?
We're not puppets.
You know
That's the main thing I be wanting to like let be known, even if it's the smallest role or the biggest role, son. I ain't your puppet. You hired me for a reason. I came here with my type shit, and you know I'm gonna take your notes, of course, if there's notes to take. Because a lot of times the most notes they might give you is, man, stand over here or don't block your shit because they like what you're doing because you came already with a mind to do something. We already just said this. You don't want to be no actor that they got to keep telling what to do. Try some shit, and then if it don't work, they'll tell you. But even if it don't work, don't mean you suck. I mean, that just didn't work. That didn't work with their vision. Sometimes I'll be having my own vision, and it's not their vision, and either we going to meet in the middle, or I'm going to just follow their shit. They're direct. I'm being paid.
Right. Fuck.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, man.
When the time comes where I can control my own film, or do it the way I want to do it, then that in another film there's that. But until that moment, go ahead, dog. You got this so shitty ass part of this.
Most directors are pretty durable. I say that. And Corey Hardrick, that's Tia Mowry husband. He hate being called that shit because he's his own man. But a lot of people don't be knowing when I say it, because he Corey to me, he cool people. We had an interesting relationship because our characters were always at odds. All my scenes was with Corey and Eric King. Surprise, motherfucker. I love Eric King. That old head cat was very cool to work with.
Surprise, motherfucker, is Eric King.
Dude.
Come work with me, young man.
Played Dokes on Dexter. But he was very gracious. He was one of them old heads, dog. He told me certain movies to go check out. He told me he would just give pointers and shit. He was just gracious. You know what I mean? Some people, they keep to themselves. I could feel he was man, after we did certain scenes together, and he was oh, all right, he'd throw the ball at a nigga, I'd throw that bitch, bitch,
we can play, bitch.
We can get proud.
We gonna be a dolphin, bitch, let's go. Hey!
You know what I mean?
We can act, nigga.
We can act, and you know what I mean? Once one freaking Jedi proves to another Jedi that we both Jedi, then they get warmer, you know what I'm saying? So, Corey, one thing I respected about him was, dude, that shoot was shooting fucking double days and shit. They had 2 fucking different crews. And that's something that's usually unprecedented.
12-hour shifts and shit.
Dude, with 2 different crews. I mean, completely different crews. They're the director, for one crew, and they'll be shooting more episodes. They'll be shooting scenes from multiple episodes in the same day too. So
you gotta save some time.
So sometimes, they saving time and money. So sometimes,
I'm about to say the budget.
By the time most of me and Corey's scenes will be at night, so nigga be tired. That nigga be beat. Beat, dog. He been working since the top of the morning, and now it's a double shift. And then you got to get together where we at in the story, because they shooting multiple scenes for multiple episodes.
He gotta have all different emotions every part of the place.
Out, dog. And sometimes he just be I just need a minute, and he'll take his minute. He'll come back. Let's go. I respect, I got so much respect for dude.
That's grind.
Just pushing that. He's a workhorse about it, dog. Cause
he a real actor. Cause real talk, son. I'm gonna just say this, dog. As a man, of course, he's more than Tia's husband. But he could just be Tia's husband. Mm-hmm. He could really lax on that money and go get another job. Mm-hmm. My son, that's a hard actor right there. He a real one.
He was acting before he met her.
He was.
So he sounded, just because I married her don't mean I'm not me. Right. You feel me? That's the thing. That's the thing. I could see. He pushing for it. You know what I mean? He ain't quitting. He might take a little break right quick. So let me get my mind together. Let me remember where we at in the world.
Let me get my piece. Let me get my second.
But But once again, a lot of times we be so gracious to have the job that we won't speak up when we need a minute or a break or whatever. And there's nothing weak about being yo, look. If you want the best work, because that's what he was on. I ain't trying to just give you quantity. I'm trying to give him quality, bruh. I don't want to be on my last leg. I'm barely being able to breathe. And I just give him some shit to give him some shit, dog. I would rather, let me take my little 5. I come back fresh, good, let's go. Versus killing myself when it's going to be me and my face in front of the lens.
Let me tell you something, son. That nigga is one of the key characters of the show.
Yes.
So they better get that nigga his minute. Because if he gets a bad performance, your show go down, nigga. He's one of the reasons people watch this show is for that nigga.
I mean, and he's a person, if you look it up, he be a champion in the show a lot. You know what I mean? He be promoting heavy. I got to meet, the star of the show is Ryan Quanten. We know him from True Bloods. Shouts out to Jason Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Cool as fuck.
Super dope.
Son. And he's unlike Jason Stackhouse.
Yeah.
Completely. Totally. But you see that in the show. If you go watch the show, he's very intense, man. But in real life, cool ass dude.
What's his accent? Is it still sort of country?
He Brit. He's the Brit Australian. He's one of them.
Nice.
He's one of them. I forget which one, but yeah, that's him. I think he's Australian.
Cool.
And yeah,
still though,
good. That is so good.
Yeah, he had that fire country.
Yeah, he had a good accent.
Son, y'all gotta watch the episode of Cmil where they do this acting thing of the real guy that does it from this British actor. They do a scene with these 2 thugs. And your boy, the real guy he's like, well, I don't know what's going on here. And he keeps going to the British actor thank you, you were so real, so believable. He's like, well, thank you, it reminds me of Oxford.
Wait, was that David Oyelowo? I think I saw that one.
No, just this one was just Key and Peele. It was one of their skits they did.
Something for me. I probably saw that skit and something familiar about it.
That skit is so funny, son. It reminds me of every time I see British actors doing American accents of any kind, especially black people. It's this nigga be a whole thug. What up, motherfucker? All right, thank you so much.
Yeah. I mean, that was basically Idris. And freaking Wire.
Yeah.
We know him from The Wire and being this whole thug nigga.
All
now,
right.
he was a smart
Put the heroin
thug.
away. We are going for the day.
Right. He was a smart thug, but he was a whole Brit out here killing that Baltimore accent. You know what I mean?
We gonna sell this shit because niggas gonna buy.
So like so
And that's a cut for me for the day.
and I got to have a conversation with him about that Venom short that he did, man.
Word.
Yeah, he was talking about how the director was really trying to get a Venom joint done. And I completely forgot that I got that little small role in Venom. So I was like, I could have been like, yeah, because it was a funny thing. But he was like just gracious. Christina Milian, cool as fuck. Leona Lewis, complete sweetheart. She has a role in the show. Cool. Complete sweetheart. Nice as fuck. She asked me for a picture, and I was like, well,
Word?
Right, can I get one too?
Yeah, come on, man. Fucking right.
Yeah.
Come over here.
Complete sweetheart.
Rub that black girl magic on this black boy joy.
Okay, I'm not gonna say all that. She has a man. Respects to them. They're a cool couple. I can't pull it that one.
My bad. Respect to you, brother.
And who else? Oh, and of course 50 Cent, man. He came, the executive producer of the show. Man, like I
That nigga
remember.
buff as fuck.
Dog, 50 is 50 Cent. He's 50 Cent. How you see 50 Cent?
How tall is 50 Cent?
About, I'm gonna give him about 5'10".
That's cool, but he's swole though. Stupid looking.
He's swole. You feel me? Like I said, he's shorter than I thought he was gonna be. Because I remember it was at the cast party. Because that's one cool thing, dog. Like the directors and the writers and the producers, like they was kind of fucking with me. And that's the people that you want to be kind of fucking with you.
The niggas with the money that's gonna be doing other projects.
The people that could write you your character that could keep continuing. Like I'm like, bruh, come on, keep me in the game. But like one of the head writers was telling me, yeah, 50 Cent, man, he's coming like Tuesday, I want to say it was. And he was like, man, he's really cool, man. He's cool with taking pictures, etc. Man, you should come through. So they sent for me to come, you know what I mean, that night, because it was on the last day I had to shoot, and I shot in the morning, and he was coming to the night shoot. So you know what I mean, they bring a car for me to go and meet him and shit. By the time when I get there, like everybody else already taking these like cast pictures with him for like, you know, publicity and shit. And they kind of told me, I realized after the fact, I could have just jumped in one of them pictures because like I'm cast and shit, but I'm like, I'm gonna be over here in my corner.
This is what me and Martin differ. Cause out of y'all loudly, hold up.
I'm gonna let y'all have y'all moment because y'all already, it's like you see the pictures already like 50 in it. It's like buku of people. So I like let y'all have your little moment. You feel me? But right after they done, I walked straight up to 50. No, first before I walked up to 50, I dapped off the other people in the cast that I knew.
You gotta dap the niggas off first. You gotta do that.
Right in front of them. I mean, you gotta do
it. These niggas I was grinding with, nigga.
Yeah, they know me, bitch. Alright, because I don't want to feel like I'm just walking up on you.
Because I'm starstruck, nigga.
Nah,
I'm gonna dap you off after I dap my niggas I've been grinding with.
Boom, son. It's almost like some shit that he inversely told me later about. Not about myself, but it's the same concept he tell me later. But like, yeah, son. So then I'm like, yeah, what's going on? I say my name. I say who I'm playing in the show. Who I actually get a picture straight up. He's like, hell yeah, man, come on. You feel me? And I was like, man. And I was like, no. First thing he told to me, because I got these freaking contacts in my eyes right now. I'm borrowing these prescribed contacts because I'm out of my prescription. But they're brown, and my eyes are really dark brown, and these are not. So first thing out of his mouth is, man, oh man, you can't trust a nigga with light eyes, man. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Let me see. Yeah, I know the bitches real too. They real, right? He get all of my fucking eyes and shit. He's like, I know they fucking real, man. I can tell, man. I gotta watch you, dog. I was like, nah, son, they prescribed, man. He's like, well, still, man. Still, I was like, yeah, I want you to know. And then he was like, but let's get this picture. And I was like, man, some bad guy shit. You feel me? And this comes back around. He's like, all right. So we take the picture. We take about 2 or 3. You feel me? So then he goes sit down, and it's me. Corey.
Wait, do you keep the contacts in for the story?
No, I take them out.
Alright. I was like, no, how they got that about the light eyes, the light eye thug?
Because just in case, because this is temporary. As soon as I get my prescription, I'm getting my eyes back. So let's say they bring me back next year. I ain't gonna try to keep on finding some prescribed brown contacts for this shit.
They gonna find it for you.
Man, and then to me, unless you put like the special effects on contacts on camera, obvious to me for some reason. I could tell when somebody wearing contacts. Unless they go in a post, because there's a way you could go in a post and make that shit look natural. They're not about to go in the post with my character and try to naturalize the contacts more. No, it's not about to happen. But so we all go take a seat. You feel me? And that's when Corey and him talking, but he wanted talking to all us about this. And Corey was basically saying, man, how basically we were talking about it can get frustrating being in the game for so long, but still not feeling like you getting, you know what I mean, where you want to be fully. You know what I mean? He was basically saying like he's gracious for everything that he's gotten. He wasn't even being like no side pussy. He was just like, no, I'm gracious about everything.
But this hard work is not paying off like I thought it should be.
I won't put words in his mouth to say that's what it was, but that was a feeling of basically of like, man, you know what I mean? I'm putting this work, and you know what I mean, I'm basically trying to get, you know, he's basically ambitious. It was basically about ambition. And 50 was basically saying like, man, you know, you got to stay in it no matter how hard it get, no matter how tough it get on your mind and shit. Because like, dog, all it takes is that one. And once you get that one character that everybody love you for, you that nigga forever, and people gonna follow you forever because of that character. He's like, Lorenz Tate still old dog. He's like, Wesley Snipes still Nino. You know what I mean? It's like there's certain characters, once you hit that motherfucker, put your time in, son.
Yeah.
It's gone. Once you get it, the people got you as long as you do what you supposed to do. You hear me? And then he started telling us about...
That's true, dog.
It's real.
That's true.
Then he started telling us about, he even used Omari as an example. And he was like, man, like for Power, they didn't want Omari at first. Or whatever. Omari was like he saw Omari in something else. I want to say Next Day Air or something. And he fucked with Omari presence, and he was like, man, I got an eye on this cat. And they was looking at like Boris Kojo for Ghost. They was looking at like a couple people for Ghost. And you know, 50 was like, man, my eye on this cat, you feel me? And even at that first audition, apparently, he had the co-read. So he had to even like, you know what I mean? Like the odds were not in his favor, dog. But he came back again, knocked out the park, they rolled the dice, now that nigga's Ghost. He's Ghost
He's
forever.
Ghost, dog. He's Ghost. He's Ghost.
But if you check Omari, dude.
Shout out to Fred 1906.
He been in the game for a while. Go back to what we were saying about you be like 40 and shit.
I seen that boy with some extras on some extra shit.
He was in music videos, nigga. I mean, dating back to when we was like in middle school, nigga. I saw some male group that had one hit. Cause remember how Facebook be having like one hit wonders, and they play all like. They had this one video. Oh man, I forget. Is it the cars, the keys, and I want it all.
Oh, not there.
Is that one? Is that video or another video? He's in one of those old ass videos from one of them old groups. If it's not them, it's a group like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he like treating the chick or some shit. And this is like, dog, we was in middle school. So this man been grinding. This man grinding.
Man. I gotta find this video.
I'm so serious, dog. It's so much respect to Omari Hardrick. So like, you know, 50 like saying like basically, man, like, you know what I mean? It just is what the game is. And like just hearing him talking, I'm like, man, like we often talk about 50, these things.
I know you a nigga from the bottom.
You hear me? So at a point, Corey left, and I took Corey's seat right next to 50. You feel me? So I'm sitting there like, man, I'm about to holler at this nigga. Fuck this. So I was like, man, I just asked him a question. One thing I learned about 50 Cent is like, he go off on tangents that don't necessarily have anything to do with the point that you first brought up.
He high as a fuck.
But I don't even think he be high.
Right, no.
Because some certain artists, certain
shit.
people give you that vibe like they high. That nigga feels like he's sober. Like, he didn't even give me a high vibe, son. It's just him. But the tangent he go off on be nuggets. So it's not like you want to be like, stop talking, nigga. This is not what I'm talking about. It'd be like, okay, damn, you saying some real shit right now. Like, wait, this is not what I was talking about. But keep talking.
I probably would have put this shit in.
Nigga, son, I asked him about what was the transition like going from music to film. He thought I meant from a performance aspect, being from a rapper to an actor. When I was talking about the business of, nigga, you producing all these shows and shit, and you was just doing music. Like how, like, you know what I mean? I'm respecting the business of it, you know what I mean? But he went a different way with it. But within that conversation, he got into this 48 Laws of Power ass shit on a level, and I was like, wait a minute, like this some same shit that me and my niggas often talk about, but this nigga up on this game, up is like validating it. You hear me? Because he was bringing up about how, like, you know, sometimes he be in like certain circles with like bigger stars and shit when he first coming in, like a Bruce Willis or Morgan Freeman, whoever, like, you know what I mean, just pick one. And he was like how like naturally like people gravitate to these stars and, like, you know what I mean, basically be sucking their dick and be like looking for the appreciation and shit like that, give them adoration. He said often with him, you know what I mean, he'll take them in and he'll be cordial, but like oftentimes is like naturally the human brain, like if everybody's giving you adoration, if someone's not giving you adoration, you're gonna work harder to get that person's whatever, just because they're not giving you what you're used to receiving from everyone else. So like sometimes you gotta play the game, and like this is shit we already be knowing just off of knowing when to strike and knowing when to lay back and shit.
Yeah.
Like taking in the room, paying attention, like, dog, he was like running it. And I'm sitting here like, 50 Cent, give me some game right now. Like, that's all I'm sitting there like, dog. Even though like a lot, like half of it was like some real shit that made me be like, yeah, that's the real shit. And some of it was like, damn, he validated some shit that we often talk about, but like you on and this is what you do. Just let me know. Like,
right,
yeah,
we're on the right path. Thank you.
Son.
We're on the right path.
He was even talking about how he was in Den of Thieves, which has a similar storyline to The Oath about like crooked cops and shit like that. He was like, man, he had his show purposely come out around that same time. So when he's doing promotion for Den of Thieves, they have to ask him about his show, and that's how he's helping to promote. Like all kind of like little boop 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 boop. I'm just like, oh, okay, you running it, okay, talk that shit, nigga. But like that's the biggest thing I'm always leave with him is like. As intimidating and as much shit they like to say about 50 this and he did it. That nigga's approachable as fuck and he cool as fuck. He got that vibe like anybody could talk to him. He gonna talk. He gonna respect you and run it. And that's respectable to me. Like when you get to that level and you like, especially with the shit they tack on to him. You know what I mean? Like I was like, nah, dog. Like you cool peoples on some shit. Like I fucks with it.
Still problematic.
Yeah.
But you cool as fuck.
Yeah, you problematic. But you cool in a normal
You 50 Cent, dog.
You still 50 Cent.
You 50 Cent.
Like he's my favorite bad guy, dog. I won't say he's not a bad guy, but he's my favorite bad guy, dog.
Someone say he's an anti-hero.
Oh shit. Oh, I gotta say off mic who he clowned. Oh yeah, I can't say this on mic, but he clowned a certain somebody from a movie, not to laugh. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. But like overall, like the Puerto Rico trip was good. The food was good, but at one point I said, man, I might start stashing this money, man, because you know they give you a per diem for being there every day. They keep you, and they kept me like an entire week, which means they have to pay me every day for the entire week. So at one point I'm like, I'm not about to be wasting my money on eating up this fucking expensive food, nigga. I'm about to eat cheap. That's how I learned so hard about their fast food section. And like, dude, nigga, I was like, look,
man, give me some mangoes. A couple of these things right here, some eggs. I go cook this shit.
You hear me? Get this bread. You hear me? They had this 24-hour pizza spot that I hit up sometimes.
Oh, my
24
nigga.
hours.
Yeah,
24 hours. Pepperoni was like $2.50.
And
it was like these big slices.
Nigga, I got American money. Here's $6.
Nigga, it's the same price, you dummy. You niggas dumb. This nigga. He's like, I got American money.
It's the same thing.
No, it ain't, nigga.
They don't have pesos. It's not pesos, dog.
This American money right here. It's coming across the border.
My niggas, but like, yeah, diversification is key, son. Like, if anything, dog, nigga ever got to a certain level, I think we often say this, that's when you're supposed to work even harder. Because it's like, my gosh, dog, like, most of these multimillionaires and billionaires, they got all these other streams that they tap into once they get in those certain doors and get around those certain people.
They also know how to gamble too. Sometimes you got to take a big sacrifice on that one. A lot of times you got to, dog, in this game, what I hear from a lot of these big niggas that we done researched and listened to and stories you done had is that, dog, you got to take some major losses. You got to be prepared to take some major losses and keep fighting, dog, for that one win.
We're in a game of losses. I mean, being an actor is the lottery. It's the same concept. It's just, like you said, you got to take that same feeling and make it bigger when you get to those bigger tables, those bigger roulettes. Because think about it, audition is a gamble, a callback is a gamble. You know what I mean?
Your movie popping is a gamble.
If the movie get on, it's a gamble. You know what I mean? You gotta, that's the thing you gotta take in. Critics gonna either love it or hate it. You gotta learn to not even take in what critics be on, because
you gotta keep pushing.
Nigga, you gotta push regardless.
That one you gotta be worried about because you gotta be thinking about the next 10.
Someone always got something to say. That boy Chris Rock said a true successful gig is one that leads me to another gig. That's what he said. He said if it don't lead me to another gig, I don't care if I made $10 million. That $10 million is gonna be stagnant if I ain't got another $10 million to put with it. And I was like, shh.
Right.
I feel that.
Nigga, the wheels don't turn unless I push, nigga.
I feel that, Mr. Rock. So, yeah, son. So, yeah, that's what niggas been and shit, nigga. Nigga been fucking gone. They kidnapped me for extra week, and I have no complaints. It's just one thing I would say about Puerto Rico, son. It's a spot. It's romantic as fuck. Like, I say either go with your chick, go with your nigga, and y'all gonna holler. You hear me?
I heard the girls have their papers on the beach. Let you know they clean.
This nigga is so ill.
That's what I heard.
That's not what it was. There are a lot of beautiful women on the beach, but
with their papers,
with their men.
Like, oh, all right.
A lot of couples
with their men.
Like sometimes I see a few women together by themselves, but it's a lot. Like I said, it's romantic as fuck. Like y'all got this beach. I mean, I could just walk out to the beach at any point, and there's this beach and this actual blue water and sand, and
beautiful view,
and beautiful people. I mean, man.
Ooh, drinking that Puerto Rican wine. Whew.
I ain't drinking no wine. I should have got some wine.
Of course you ain't drinking no wine because you ain't, with your girl. But you probably should have had a cigar and a hat.
Get drunk by my damn self.
Yeah. Look over the sunset.
Yeah, son.
With some Spanish music playing, but
But I will respect this about it, dog. I wouldn't have imagined myself getting to Puerto Rico on some acting shit.
Right?
That's respect.
Right, your dream paid your way to a different country.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to be my crush. Cmil put me on her IG. I was bucked about that. Got to play it cool. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh shit. Like 9-year-old me is like, oh shit, movie surfers, nigga. But yeah, so you know,
just got chill.
You got you. I mean, like oftentimes I was talking about this before. Like, the big time stars aren't the ones that excite me as much as the characters I fucked with while watching TV. You know what I mean? Like Dope, surprise motherfucker had me more amped than meeting Bradley Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Matthew McConaughey was cool, but something about meeting Jason Stackhouse was like, man, look my nigga Jason. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? 50 Cent, like Kanan. We watch Power all the time, so I got to meet Kanan, dog. Like, is it certain people is like, all right, I fuck with your character, so that's why I'm gonna fuck with you. You could have just played that one role and didn't even blow up. If I fuck with your character in something, or if I rock with you in something, I'm way more excited.
And you tell that nigga that you fuck with him in Power?
No, I didn't. I said, at one point I said, so we on some bad guy shit. He's like, at one point we was talking, he's like, so how many bodies you catch, man? I mean, you say you was on some bad guy, we on some bad guy shit. And I was like, bro, like, man, let me kill nobody yet, man. They just keep on alluding to my bodies. He was like, man, we gonna see.
I think I got bodies, nigga.
Right, bitch, I'm carrying, bitch.
Bitch, I done dropped some taínos.
Taínos.
Yeah, dropped some fucking taínos, bitch. I done dropped a few other niggas. I'm about to drop this other nigga. Can't tell y'all too much.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, it was fun, dog. You know, I got that fun recently, man. Me and D got to pick up a play we ain't fucking pick up in 10 years.
10 years.
Top dog, underdog, man.
How about that?
Bruh.
Still just a great piece, dog.
Susan Laurie.
Like, reading it again really reminded me, like, yeah, like, this was meant to, like, bring two people together to form a brotherhood, son.
One thing I love, dog, was like coming back 10 years later with another director named Ray, ironically.
Right.
He was bringing up shit about a play that I thought I knew that I ain't never even think about.
Yeah.
Then done the play 20 years. Didn't think about that. Didn't think about that. Didn't even look at it in this way. Like,
There was a lot of that, dog. Like, that was a real workshop, man. Like,
Because y'all had a black person work with y'all.
That might add to it.
Also true.
That might add to it. I won't doubt it. Black people doing black material is a different thing.
Different thing. They see different nuances of shit.
You know what I mean? I hope we really get to do the play for real because like that was fun to just even pick it up and try on those clothes again.
If y'all do that shit, I'll be at the Ticketmaster like, here, take my money. Take it. And this gonna sell because it's y'all niggas.
It's a two-man, it's easy.
Y'all gonna be up for award if y'all run that shit. I'll be nominated. I guarantee it.
Man, we'll see, son.
We'll see what happens.
Southern Rep will be mad they didn't do it.
We'll see, because right now we're supposed to be doing a stage reading of it. So we're going to do a stage reading and, see where it go from there.
See what happens.
You know what I mean? But I was just happy, man. Susan Lord, you a dog. You a beast.
Yes.
Like, oh my goodness. Like, there's so much layers to this story that you have to read it more than once. Like, I don't think you can even get it watching it once. That's because we had so many sales back in the day. Because people kept on seeing it over and over and coming back to it all these years later and still learning new shit. I fully get it. Because oftentimes when you're doing the shit, you ain't realizing how it's affecting who's watching because you don't get to see it.
And lucky for y'all, black don't crack. Y'all still look just like y'all did when y'all did it.
I mean, we was too young for it when we did it.
True.
Right.
You know what I mean? That role, those roles feel like, you know what I mean?
Once you've aged.
We're finally the ages probably of those exact roles. You know what I'm saying?
Once you've seasoned for to do some shit and be right for it. Because one thing, y'all knocked out the part at a young age.
Yeah.
Now y'all seasoning up age.
I mean, that's the fun thing about going back, and it's also the challenging thing about going back because you'll find yourself fall into old patterns under a new vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if this person has a whole different vision, you gotta oftentimes let go of what you thought. And sometimes what you use work. Man, we knocked the nigga out the park when we did the top of scene 2. Well, that man, I parred with the money, got the money, the man, so that nigga was joked out. So it's funny how it goes, but this is actor jargon. Man. Psychobabble. So how you felt about Nicki Minaj album, son?
All right, so I did a whole 3 posts on it on Facebook Live.
All right.
And I listened to the album fully from top to bottom. Out of 5 stars, I get a 3.5.
3.5.
Out of 10s, I give it a 10. 10. 8, 8, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that rounds up to.
I don't know what that was, but D-Mac gotta get out here.
Yeah, sorry guys. Gotta go, I have to go make this trip to the dentist. to let them dig into my skull some more. So how exciting is that, guys?
It's all right. You're looking beautiful. Almost like you got what do you call that when you put the super fake teeth in your mouth?
What's them called?
Lanes or L? The L word or something?
Veneers or something.
Veneers.
Like
there
that?
you go. Veneers.
Nah,
Nigga, that ears
that's
so clean
those
like veneers.
Bugs Bunny teeth.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, he'll be back for side B.
Yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side.
Well, without no veneers.
Yes. So you
All
guys
right.
have fun for now without me.
On the L words.
So what were we talking?
I was just saying, you talking about Nicki Minaj album. I
right,
was
the
saying
album.
it was pretty good.
All right. So let's break it down.
It was pretty
The
good.
first track. I think she has a lot of great fans who are also biased a little bit more. I think there's some great shit on it, but if we break it down, song for song. The first song, the way your intro was, it was all right. Didn't really move me too much. Barbie Dreams, it spilled a little tea, but it was mostly of a kind of a fun song, having jokes with, because she wasn't really spilling too much tea if you really listened to it. There was a lot of jokes about some shit. A lot of people took it to heart like she was spilling like some shit, but nah, she was really on some jokey shit with a little tea. It wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, you out there giving niggas the business. Nah, you just kind of joking on niggas and making fun of niggas for saying stupid shit. It ain't nothing real. I fucks with it though, but it just was like, I had more fun with the song than listening to it like a diss. So if people think it's a diss, I don't think it's a diss. The songs I like on it are songs like Good Form, which takes that bounce beat. Because apparently now young Wayne is like, you know what? We might give you the bounce beat too, Nicki, and let's see how you flip
Everybody
it.
get it.
So she kills that one. The song she got with Ariana Grande, the song she got with The Weeknd, a song called LLC, Hard White. Those are my favorite tracks on the album. Some of the tracks I think I can leave with. I don't really need. And also, I'm not a big fan of Nicki singing a lot of her tracks, and she does a lot of that on some few of them. So some of it just like,
well, that's not your cup. If you're a fan of Nicki singing,
if you're a fan of Nicki singing, then there you go.
I listen to the Breakfast Club and Joe Budden podcast takes on that album, and Breakfast Club also had people call in or whatever, and Charlamagne dug the album for the most part. He just said, man, he said it was a really good album, but she should cut off like 5 or 6 tracks. It would have been a better 13-track album.
There you go.
But he said those 5 or 6 tracks weren't even whack.
They don't fit the album.
He just said, man, it would have been way more concise if it was 12 or 13 tracks. It would have been a much better thing.
It would have been. It wasn't a concise.
I bring up the singing shit because Angela Yee likes her singing. She said that specifically. She's like, I like those tracks when she be singing. So I was like, some people cup of tea will add them to the positive route. I'm with you. I'd rather her and Drake rap. Neither one of them do I get amped when they start
Somebody
singing.
said something about Drake, but the thing about Drake is that, well,
both of them.
I don't really care for it too much, but
I read him
Drake
both spit.
Drake has
you like Drake. Let your bias show.
It's not about a bias, dog. Drake does have something like that sounds sonically better.
I mean, some women like with Nicki shit. I'd rather them both spit. Most of the callers calling in liked the album, but some didn't. And there's this one dude that got blocked by Nicki recently because she thought he was hating and said, you know, I don't like the bitch, but her album was good. It was good. I'm not gonna be a hater. He kept saying, I'm not gonna be a hater because he was Sean. I was like, oh shit, not gonna be a hater. He's like, that was funny. He's like, no, it was good. It was good. So like I said, I was hearing good things about the album because I haven't heard anything positive about Nicki in music in a long time. So hearing anything positive made me go, whoa.
She could have cut those tracks out like
oh, look at some good for the Nicki train.
But 3.5 stars is not bad, I don't think.
Nah, I mean, you named at least 6 songs you liked. So that's more than I expected.
Right. And I give it its just due. I was like, and her shit, like, honestly, her shit is produced well. Musically, it sounds amazing. It's just some things I just wanted more from Nicki, like verse-wise, story-wise.
She got a joint with Foxy apparently too, huh?
Yeah, Coco Chanel. And that song was cool. I think the big hype about it was to hear Foxy rap again.
Yeah.
But, you know, other than that, it was cool. I think ball-wise, some things she said was cool. But Barbie Dreams, I think it's just funny. Especially when she was like, I want to fuck 50 for a powerful hour. But all he wanted to do was talk power for hours. And I was like, I just I was like, what the fuck?
But yeah, I'm gonna catch it. I ain't listen to it yet. Like
Nigga
I said,
me and DJ Cali started beefing. Ain't no fat nigga gonna tell me what he ain't eating. And I was like, this is funny shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, you know, I used to
and
fuck
Cali
with him.
tripping for that shit. Talking about he don't eat pussy.
He lying. He's lying. He gotta say that for the God he represents or whatever. But he lying.
He is tripping, son.
He's lying, son. I didn't even understand why people gave him the time of day to believe that. I was like, DJ Cali, just shut up. That was the moment you just shut up. All right, that wasn't inspirational because you lying. You eat the box, my nigga.
I mean, I ain't believing the hype, dog. But it's just like, I'm gonna give Nicki a list. They got a lot, like I've been behind on a lot of shit, dog. Travis Scott just dropped the album.
I'm trying to get on her and Daniel Caesar. I heard that's the new wave, dog. Like them, they been hitting hard. Wiz shit pretty cool. Ace Hood shit nice.
I ain't even know Ace Hood. See what I'm saying? I've been off the albums, dog.
Dudes put me on Ace Hood shit. That boy shit is hot.
I've been missing movies. Since I've been out the country. They had no Sorry to Bother You out there. I miss Sorry to Bother You.
Gotta catch that Black Klansman.
Black Klansman just came out. I know I gotta catch that. I didn't get to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. They got so much shit that I just haven't been able to see, dog. Movie Pass, fuck the entire fuck out of Movie Pass.
How about to see you wanna go today?
Where?
You wanna go to Broad?
To see what?
Whatever we want from Sorry Not to Bother You to Klansman.
Probably Black Klansman. I'm thinking about that life.
Let's do it.
But yeah, son, like dog, like I just been out of this, son. I need to see a fucking movie, son. But all these movies been getting great reviews, dog. Like Blind Spotting, Black Klansman, and Sorry to Bother You, the main three I needed to see.
What about and the Wasp? What it's been getting good reviews? I heard it's been clubbing.
Yeah. But I was on some black shit, you know what I mean?
So, well, you said it first earlier. That's what I thought about. Like,
I didn't get a chance to see Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I think I want to see Black Klansman more. They say Spike Lee is back. It's getting all these rave reviews. It's starring Denzel Washington's son.
Did you read the review about the guy who plays the Black Klansman?
I ain't want nothing about it because I'm so mad I haven't seen it yet. I've been sharing those articles.
But not like review of him as the character, but him as his grind.
No. I saw the articles because the thing is, when they first started making this, I read some articles on who it was based on. But recently, they made new articles about your boy, and I'm like, I don't want to read those because it's going to make me more mad that I haven't seen the movie yet. And I don't know, I'll be scared that since it's based on a true story, I might read one of those stories and get spoiled or something that happened in the movie, just y'all talking about the shit. You know what I mean? So I just want to go see the movie. I'm glad to hear that Spike back because
Spike ain't never really left. I think that the one with Chicago, the Shy, I think that was just one for him that he gave to us. Like, because you can tell it was a Spike Lee film. It was one of the films I was like, dog, you made this for you. But what else?
Ironically, that film, if you think about what I said earlier, I would tell you off mic is anyway, you put it together. But nigga said,
do the right thing.
He the dog. When he gonna shoot me with flowers? Oh man, good times. Put it together. But yeah, bro. I'm glad to see that Spike getting the respect he deserves for this film because, you know, Spike Lee is one of the cats, you know.
He's a legend in the game.
He a legend in our game, son, but a lot of times he don't get that right.
They gave him that Oscar, though, because they know that he
deserved it. Man, they gave him that honorary, man.
He deserved it, dog. Like,
you know what it is, dog. So anybody, I think L-Dub.
He's up Martin Scorsese and the rest of them, in my opinion.
L-Dub said Black Klansman was something he want to talk about, so I really got to see that ASAP. We already know it's going to be that real. Who else want to talk about that? Like I said, I'm jumping around at this point, son.
This is more some nerd moment shit, I guess, in a little bit.
Nah, it's something else. I'm not about to bar Kelly right now. Maybe on the next one.
We do that for side.
Maybe on the next one. This cop shit's definitely on the next one. Why they don't come at LeBron for fucking praising black women?
Who coming at LeBron?
Dog, LeBron said, you know, basically black women are the shit or whatever, and then all these white people bunch on get under it. Because actually, all women, that's pretty racist. It's like
that's just another part of the
that man, mama a black woman. That man, woman is a black woman. That man was raised around black women. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop getting your little KK panties in the bunch and take a lick, bro.
Saying anything better against LeBron, saying anything doing positive was hating that nigga from the jump. So there's nothing that he can do right that they'll never see nothing wrong in.
LeBron is a superhero. LeBron is the man.
That nigga's my superhero for sure.
LeBron, that nigga.
There goes my hero.
LeBron realer than some of y'all pastors out there.
Some of y'all politicians.
Man, LeBron, like I said, like them 12 passes, 19 however that kissed fucking Donald Trump dick, dog. That blew me. That blew me so hard. You dig? Like I couldn't believe like y'all supposed to be the leaders, man. Y'all supposed to be the leaders of the church, and y'all supposed to be leaders of people, and y'all out here kissing his ass. Like some people say they want to go have this photo. They didn't just go have a photo after they went to go preach whatever to him. Fuck that, dog. Because when it came time to talk, not one person said anything negative to Donald Trump. Y'all all bigged up them. Y'all all sucked his dick. When Daryl Scott said he the most pro-black president ever, y'all nobody stood up and said nothing against it, dog. Y'all all cowards for that, son.
Brainwashed.
Dog, like it's like, dog, I don't believe in any rich pastors, dog. Big ups to them freaking pastors on the ground that's broke, that's doing shit. But like, dog, rich pastors, dog, I can't see how you can have millions of dollars, mansions, cars, all that shit. all that shit, and you still got poor people in your congregation.
With a broke congregation.
Broke congregation, broke poverty all in your city.
Money.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense for LeBron. It don't make sense for LeBron to have made a church before half of them niggas that went to kiss Donald Trump dick. I can't fuck with it, dog.
I'll say 3 things on this, dog. Number 1. The pastors that did this, they did a picture where they showed Martin Luther King.
Photo op.
It wasn't. Was that photo op?
No, I'm saying those pastors doing photo ops. I spoke about on the Misbelief how Martin Luther King used to do secret meetings so these bitches couldn't do no photo ops. Nigga.
But the thing is, I was like, even with that being said, I was like, number 1, those 2 presidents are 2 different presidents altogether. Lyndon B. Johnson and Donald Trump are 2 different presidents. Both of them have their own horrors about them. But let's put it to thing. Donald Trump is no Lyndon B. Johnson.
Nope.
Number 1. Number 2. Martin Luther King did not go there and just like ran it with him. Just no, he don't know. He there and demanded shit. Yep. And left out of there and was like, this nigga ain't gonna give out shit. He wasn't coming out there saying, oh yeah, we had a good talk. Me and the white man all good now.
Man, they were going above and beyond. We would love to say that your efforts in prison reform are some of the best, and we're so happy to be here.
Man,
dog, listen to these grown ass black men kiss his ass, Joe. Dog, it was so hard. I'm like, God damn, not one of y'all got no heart. And one of them niggas, I used to date his daughter. You feel me? Straight up and down, one of them niggas. And he one of the first pastors that showed me that them niggas is men. Because this nigga swore I was gonna fuck his daughter. And I already knew she was a virgin. I wasn't gonna try to get a girl like that. Because, you know, like, she liked me, but I wasn't gonna even go at a girl neck. You could tell, nah, dog. But this nigga showed me then, like, dog, you a man, son. Because you ain't treating me like no person right now. You treat me as an enemy because you think I'm trying to be a nigga about your daughter. Ain't my fault your daughter like me, nigga. Be cool. And he was among them motherfuckers kissing the ring. You hear me? When I saw that shit, I was like, pegged you a long time ago, nigga.
You old coon ass nigga.
You hear me? And the thing is, I don't want to take the nuance out and say they don't do good things for their community. That's the crazy thing. Y'all got to where y'all got to because y'all were doing good things for your community. But when it was time to put up or shut up, that's what make it worse because you knew better. You ain't do better, dog. Y'all know better. Most of y'all in that category, fuck Darryl Scott, but most of y'all niggas, specifically this nigga I'm talking about, you knew better, dog. And when this nigga was saying anything negative or anything like Donald Trump Donald Trump fucks porn stars and rapes women. Are you kidding me? And not one of y'all gonna say anything?
Y'all ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna leave lame for this nigga.
Lame.
Pray for him.
I would have been bad if you would have been the nigga that went there and then didn't even like kiss no ass. Would have stood up and been like, look, I'm here. My church is this, at this address.
I represent and I'm here to talk about how we getting these brothers out of jail.
That's the only reason I'm here. Come to my church at this address. Boom, and sat down.
Right.
These niggas will stand up and be like, oh, I'm so happy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
That nigga dance for him. As my grandpa would say, do a jig for me, boy.
Dancing. Use a jigging machine.
Ooh, baby.
Jigaboo.
Start sliding like your boy Marlon was. Start sliding on that ass. Molly kicking in on that ass.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better, dog. Big ups to niggas that still know how to be niggas and not know how to be niggas, man. Real shit. So let's get out of this starter section, man. Let's just finish this off. We're gonna get a few Bats Nerd Out moments. We're gonna head up out this motherfucker, man, to side B. Let's get a Bats Nerd Out moment.
Bats Nerd Out moment. Bats Nerd Out.
Bats Nerd Out moments. 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 Bats Nerd Out moments.
So first off, they had all these rumors that basically Idris might be up for bond.
All right. So I had this conversation with Keith yesterday with Keith, Ray, and Clark. And I'm with Keith with understanding of the love. No, not with Keith. I'm with Clark with saying that because Keith wanted him. I said, I don't want James Bond to be Idris Elba. I want him to be another type of nigga. Like Idris Elba is cool and I fucks with him, but I just want another black guy. I want another black guy that's British that looks like he kick ass and do all these cool ass kung fu moves or some shit. I just don't want Idris. I don't know. I used to want him a long time ago, but now I'm like, no, I don't want him anymore.
I'll take Idris Elba. I think Idris Elba kill it. Because some people saying, how come we can't have black characters and we can have a black mind? Nigga, like, I be hating people with this either or mentality as if we can't do nothing else. Nigga, no, let us have a black Bond, a black Wolverine. Let's create a character called the Black Man. Let Black Man, Leroy Jenkins kill some people. It don't matter to me, dog. Why we always gotta say no to shit when how iconic that would be to have an Asian Bond or Hispanic Bond or a black Bond. Why we can't do iconic shit? Is a
fucking thing, dog. If you want to keep it British, I understand that because like whatever.
Yeah, keep him British, whatever.
But like he could be a British as long as he's British. That's all he matters.
As long as he's British, handsome, handle business, and get women. That's all Bond is needed for. If y'all want,
but I just want my Bond to have an action fight because like you know.
And that's why I think like a nigga like Idris would be better, dog, because it's like Idris look like that's one thing that Daniel Craig brought to Bond that it hadn't been seen since Sean Connery, and that's why Sean Connery was always known as the better Bond. Even though I got a special place in my heart for the homie that was Bond in the '90s, Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, the one that I like him because like to me it was just like
he was smooth. But when I look at how Sean Connery had, like, he like to whoop a nigga ass. How Daniel Craig got that look, they take off their shirt, they can whoop a nigga ass. That's why I'm like, I'll give it to Idris because Idris look like
a smooth marksman and an intelligent
smooth,
spy.
right.
Like,
but I like the way Sean Connery and Daniel Craig have mixed them all together, and that's why I can see Idris Elba pulling it off greatly because Idris Elba can do smooth. He can be muscular. He can be intense. I really could like because I'm not even trying to. Because, you know, I'll be the first person that be like, that person don't mean to be like I don't think they should ever be a black Batman. It don't make sense. A black Batman won't make sense for another freaking thousands of years of black wealth. Because, like, the Wayne family has supposedly had wealth.
If the Wayne adopted a black kid,
that's the only way.
Bro, that's the way we get black Batman, dog.
That's the only way. That's the only other way you got to flip it. And
but that's the way, though. So you can get a black Batman in. It's not out the realm.
It's not completely out the realm, but, like, the same trauma that a kid losing his blood parents is not the same as you black losing your white parents, which can send another kind of message.
No, not that. Like, well, you can be black and lose your black parents.
But there's no way you can have black parents that had wealth that long in American history.
Oh, you talking about his story.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't have a black Batman. No. Because they supposed to be old white
That's why
money.
he has to get adopted by Wayne.
And yeah, but once again, then you selling the narrative of this little black kid so crazy because his white family disowned him. Then that's the whole other element of the white savior and all that. Blah, 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 blah.
No.
There's problematic shit that can get to that he's that because it being the white kid, it being a kid mourning over his family and being psychologically scarred is one thing. You being adopted and these white people and you black.
No, I ain't talking about that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know you talking about if the Wayne family. I'm talking about if Bruce Wayne adopted that nigga, like you know what I'm saying, not like the Wayne family.
Oh, you're saying if one of his Robins was black. And then Batman became Batman. That's the only way, but that's
or if you just see him and adopt him like off the jump.
Yeah, but that
like,
wouldn't be Bruce Wayne Batman. That'd be another.
But it'll be Batman.
I get what you're saying.
It'll be a black Batman.
But
you can't. For him, the only way he can make a Bruce Wayne Batman is if Bruce Wayne comes from some kind of long lineage of British royalty money or something. Like some king of kingdom or something.
But that's not Batman either. It's an American story. In Gotham City, that's what makes it so connected. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it to say, whereas sometimes you can have a conversation about how come that wouldn't work. Superman can be anybody. Superman can be any color. Superman gotta be white.
Superman's a fucking alien, dog.
He ought to be white, man. You hear me? They was mad about Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm ain't gotta be no white man. Ain't no about Johnny Storm inherently white. You hear me? So like, there's certain things that I can see both sides on. James Bond. There's nothing about James Bond that gotta be white. Nothing about James Bond had to be white.
Nope. It doesn't say on the character James Bond has to be a white man in order to kick ass and get bitches.
Right. Come on, son. And drink martinis.
And
be British.
And look smooth out there.
That's why I think Idris Elba for right now. And once again, you're not wrong that there's some actors out there we're probably not looking at. Obviously. But if I'm going for the easy layup, get that shit. Because Idris also has the name recognition to carry that too.
Yeah, you're right though. On that level, he does have the name recognition. And he does have the talent skill that's already proven that he would.
And he's a good looking man.
He is smooth liquor.
Smooth liquor.
Hard whiskey. That boy.
Hard whiskey. Smooth liquor. Hard whiskey, bitch.
Yep.
But something else is happening. So Batwoman was cast. Because Batwoman is getting her own CW show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm fucking with that.
I'm really not interested though.
If you read up on Bat, because I understand why you wouldn't be, because she's not a character that gets that much attention.
Right. I remember later in the later years, she started getting more attention.
Lately, in the past few years, she has.
But even then, I still was like, and then one of them, she had like, fuck Batman or something. I was like, I'm not feeling this.
No. That's Batgirl.
All right, so Batwoman and Batgirl are two different people? Explain.
All right, so Batgirl has usually been Barbara Gordon. Barbara Gordon is Commissioner Gordon's daughter. And she got into it trying to, you know, her dad wouldn't let her be a cop, but she was, you know, into wanting to help and shit, so she became Batman's sidekick, etc., Batgirl, Barbara Gordon. At one point, this other chick became Batgirl too, but whenever most people talk about Batgirl, they talking about Barbara Gordon. Batwoman is Kate Kane, who is Bruce Wayne's cousin, who she became Batwoman off of like her daddy. Her daddy was like she from the military, her daddy a military nigga, and her pops helped her get into the game, and she's known as DC's first lesbian character. She's a complete lesbian chick. She's been in the game for a minute. She kicks ass. She a beast ass character, dog. Like she's a very different character than people even really know. And they cast this chick Ruby Rose to be her. She was in Orange Is the New Black. She must have jumped in after I stopped watching Orange Is the New Black, because I stopped watching Orange Is the New Black in like season 3. She came afterwards because I don't recognize this chick, but apparently she has this huge fan base from Orange Is the New Black and people love her. But some people are hating on her because apparently she's not gay enough for the role or something.
Oh wow, okay. That's funny.
Even though she's pretty freaking gay. Like,
is she a lesbian in real life?
I believe she's a lesbian or bi in real life. But I guess some people are going, she needs to be more butch. She's not butch enough.
Nah, in the comic books, that bitch was butch.
Yeah,
that hell had a haircut.
And Batwoman she's been all kind of shit. This woman done quit Twitter over this bullshit.
I mean, dog, because niggas is dicks. And the fact that she's not gay enough, I don't know who's coming at her like that from the straight or the gay community. All I know is whatever community, let her act, bro. Like, she hasn't even acted yet. Hasn't even dropped, right?
Ain't even, dog. She just got cast, dog. Batwoman is going to debut. Batwoman is going to debut in their crossover that
y'all
they have.
Y'all giving her that Heath Ledger type heat.
You know they have that crossover every year. So she's going to debut in their crossover.
Of Gotham?
No. In CW with Arrow and Supergirl. And yeah, she's on that shit.
Let you know Batman exists, though.
Batman going to be in the show, so they say.
Batman can't be in
But ain't no way you got a Batwoman who's Bruce Wayne's cousin. You ain't going to tell me Batman don't exist. Don't play me. Maybe he's missing.
Right. He don't have to be missing. Nigga don't ever have to show up.
Right.
You just gotta say his name. I guess the Bats got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Just let me know the nigga exists. I'm cool with that.
Y'all already showed Superman and Supergirl, so why the fuck not?
Fuck this whole show with fucking Bruce Wayne as a child.
So I'm just happy to see this lesbian superhero chick that's based in the Bat lore get a little shot. There's so many ways to play it. Especially at the same time Titan's about to come out. And they've been giving the black chick on that fucking show grief. Cause she playing Starfire. Starfire's an alien.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
So they mad because the black girl got cast. Starfire's not white. Starfire's orange. She's a goddamn alien. She could have been anybody.
Like the real fans, I'm mad that she got that cheap ass party wig.
Right, dog. And we still got to see that in play.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might look better in the show. But goddamn, dog, let this girl breathe. Let this girl live. Goddamn.
People, dog, number one, dog, I'm not even, like, I'm starting to just expect it, and, like, I fight it, but I it's not like I'm surprised. I just expect when black people take roles of what white people think is meant to be something either white or not black, I know they're going to get pissed off about it, whether it's fictional or whatever, dog. And actually, dog, it's really fictional, because we take white people's stories and be like, fucking, the story of Madonna starring Viola Davis.
Right.
Like, you know, none of that's going on.
Right.
So, like, what the fuck? You only mad at fictional shit that can easily be whatever, dog.
They suck.
They did that shit with a little kid. They did it to Annie.
They do it to everybody.
So
black.
when they did it to her, dog, when they did it to a child, super
God.
fictional character, I knew that these motherfuckers that was doing shit like that had no depths of how far they'll go of their own hatred.
But shouts out to the white people standing up, dog. The old girl castmate from the Titans, not Teen Titans, because this show says fuck Batman. The Titans, Robin says that in the trailer. But the Titans.
Oh yeah, I know. I love that shit. Where's Batman? Fuck Batman.
Yeah, the chick that wanted actresses in the Titans show stood up and somehow beautiful and how courageous, how amazing the actress that plays Starfire is, Miss Diop. Also, who was it? Anne Hathaway stood up recently about telling white people how they should need to all check their white privilege. That was some real ass shit.
That's cool. I fucks with your Anne.
You know what I mean? I give you that. I give you
fucks
that.
with your Anne.
Lately I've been reading like a lot of like the Batman comics been popping, son. Like definitely, dog. Y'all need to go check out Batman, the 2016 on. Is Tom King still running? The Tom King run. A lot of shows have dropped their freaking trailers as well. Arrow, Flash. You not caught up on those, are you?
Nope. I only thing I'm caught up on is my motherfucking Black Lightning, and that's good enough for me. Honestly, I substitute all them white shorts for Black Lightning. Fuck them white shorts, man. How about this black family go through it on some superhero
Well,
shit?
my nigga, you just see insecure though. You need to catch up.
I know, that's what I need to catch up on. I'm gonna catch up on my Arrow and my Flash too. But literally, I put it off because I want to catch up on all my black shows. Snowfall has dropped this season. This shit been rolling. I watched the whole season of Pose. That shit was hot fire. This season 10 of Drag Race when RuPaul was on flames.
LeBron got bullshit for big up in the Pose cast.
Yeah, I know, because everyone's gonna hate the hero. He's a hero, son. He's a hero.
Right.
And out there, there's villains.
Exactly. It is what it is. It is what it is, dog.
It is what the T.I. is.
But yeah, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. We ain't gonna get into question of the day. We've been running it. We gonna come back to you, dog. I'm gonna have more for the NerdOut moment and more for reviewing that coming soon.
You heard me?
We just been, we've been getting really high. That's just straight up. I feel like you're hearing my voice. We've been running for 2 hours. We just said what we were. We just said what we been. We got more coming to you. We got a lot more content coming. I can't wait to get into that.
If we gonna catch the Black Klansman, oh wait, no, I'm on some. Let me see. We need. Oh, it's for 4:15. All right, cool.
So yeah, y'all, this dude here, he over here. But
we gonna catch that shit.
This that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at MisterBats. Spell it out, and you ain't gonna find me. And for episode 57, side A, I'm out here.
Why, passe why, it's your boy AlphaJoe, fresh out of the gumbo, still deep in the roux. And if you're out in the streets and you're looking for me, you can find me on Instagram as AlphaManJoe, Facebook, Joseph AlphaMan Pines, and holla at your boy. For sideA, we out this bitch. It's been pretty fun, pretty long. Me and Bats talked about these long ass trips.
Yeah, man, we've been around. We got more things to come. Check out the Green Book trailer, man. I'm not in the trailer, but I'm in that movie. And that, like we said at the top of the episode, that bit look tight, though. It was great seeing Mahershala Ali. Like, I love Mahershala Ali. It was great seeing him in the joint. Playing a character like that, dog. And he might have been an interesting Bond. You never know. Yeah, man, go check out the D-Max shit at You Dig Brand, You Dig 504. And I don't think I got nothing else. Also, send all your emails to flywithbats@gmail.com because we want you to be part of the conversation. Also, anything that you want to send to the Reviewing That Squad, send it because that show about to start back up as well. We all back in here.
Follow my IGTV with AlphaJoe on location. I'm about to drop a new one today. Apparently, I might be doing one for the J. Cole concert. So, yeah, follow my IGTV, you know what I'm saying? That's what's been popping new for me as well. Also, I dropped a new song called My Plug Like the Bus, He Be 15 Minutes.
I mean, you actually recorded the song?
Fuck no.
Oh,
but I dropped it off at the Jazz Market and it was hot flames. I got 10s across the board.
Till next round, y'all. We out.
I'ma keep it general just like the army. Most real niggas know most niggas phony. Your shadow got your back, huh? Just like your homie. That's why shady niggas will harm thee. Just act Caesar. Brutus got him and caught him before his last breather. If that don't make you believers, then you'll learn. Honesty is a quality that will burn, but it's cool. And trust is a quality you will earn. You a fool if you think you learned all of the rules. Imitating imitation and they calling it cool. I know a little bit, but go ahead and call me a fool. While you sprinkle sugar on shit and you calling it food. See, I'm just trying to groove and you standing on the wall with your hands on your balls, making crab claws move. Trying to bonk at a dog, but I don't bonk. I just fall back till you think you winning, but you lost in the beginning. Ay. One goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. Deserve real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do. Ay, there's only one goal, one thing, one rule, man, that shit don't change. And deserve real niggas do real fucking things. Real niggas do real fucking things. T.I. CZ.